Yo, once again, we back. This is with This Messages podcast. I'm Mo.
I'm Mike.
You know, Do Work Media Sundays, with This Messages Sundays. Always my dog Drew Money on the boards.
How y'all feeling?
Feeling good,
I'm feeling good, man. You know, we in here chilling. My dog got that Bojangles Spike Tea over there, so you know what type of time we on today.
My dog say Bojangles can't put that shit in the can, man.
Yes. They got Big Mama in this shit, too.
Big Mama,
This shit got that damn sweetness to it and some like a spike of vodka. But yeah, shout out to Bowtime. You know what I mean? I hold it down for Bowtime. Y'all know that shit.
Hey, man, I like how Buddy was frying Bojangles on his little food reviews. What's his name is, man?
Who that is?
The nigga who does the shit in his car.
Nah, not him. Buddy who be helping all the businesses out and shit like that. He finally had Bojangles. He a UFC fighter and shit. You know what I'm talking about? I forgot his name. We were just talking about him a couple shows ago. My fault. But he basically was trying to say Bojangles stepped on. But you know what he chose to review? This nigga went to Bojangles for the first time and got the chicken fingers. You never knew that.
Oh, no, that's stupid.
I mean, I fuck with the chicken supreme. I ain't gonna
Me
hold
too,
you.
but
that ain't the top.
That's not what you get actual chicken your first time you go to Bojangles.
You definitely go get chicken. You got to get the chicken. That don't make sense. Try the wing. Do the fucking...
Get the wing.
Shit, nigga, you could have did a sandwich.
He could have did a sandwich and had better results.
Yeah, because them chicken tenders, I mean...
Yeah, they cool.
It could be a hit or miss.
It could be a hit or miss, but...
Tavis loved them shit.
Yeah,
remember
I
that?
fuck with that.
Nigga used to fuck them shit up.
I ain't gonna hold you, because them shit bust.
Sometimes you got to catch them at the right time for the tenders.
I don't consider... Is Bojangles considered fast food?
Yeah, we had that conversation a while back.
You
KFC, Popeyes, Bojangles.
Especially nowadays.
They consider that shit fast food. I think it's like...
I don't consider it fast food.
Growing up, I didn't consider it fast food.
I should sit down in that shit for a minute in Bojangles. Like,
I ain't never sat down in Bojangles.
Yeah, you should look at the funnies and shit. Yeah.
Especially the Bojangles in the West. That was a staple.
That was a staple. For real.
R.I.P. Bojangles.
You know what I noticed, though? None of the chicken places got, like, a playground. Chicken places ain't got they didn't have the playground like their other fast food restaurants.
Chick-fil-A had it.
I don't really count them as far as like KFC, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
like,
you can't get a two-piece.
You can't get a two-piece. I get what you're saying on that. Yeah. They didn't have a playground, bro.
Yeah, you right.
Okay. I feel that.
No, it ain't no playground at no chicken
Because
spot.
think about how greasy that shit would really be, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
we trip about how dirty a regular playground is.
You know,
I don't think they view it like as a adult kid because they ain't got no kids meal. I mean, they do got kids meals, though, right? They ain't got no. You ain't get no toy with that shit though. You ain't get no toy. You can hang that shit up.
Hell no, ain't no toys coming at KFC or churches, especially churches. You ain't getting no kids meal from churches. It might get an extra biscuit.
Oh shit, nigga, you barely get a nice visual representation at churches, nigga. They be having the boxes all in the window and shit.
Yeah, them shit do. Them shit be
Churches don't be giving a damn, bro. But them biscuits is A1 though.
Them should be A1. Matter of fact, hold on. I don't like Church's biscuits. I like
what?
I always thought them boy biscuits was overrated, bro.
That honey biscuit.
Oh, that shit's like
fire. They probably got the best biscuit, bro.
I really would go to churches and get like 5 biscuits.
I would. But that shit.
I like Popeye biscuits better, bro.
The only one they got is the one on D Road, right?
Which one? Churches?
Yeah.
One in the city.
There's one in the city. We're on the corner. There's one.
You just gotta catch some boy open.
And they just put a Churches in Somerville, right?
No, hell
that's Popeyes. I'm tripping. They put a Popeyes out there, but
all they got out there is Bojangles and Popeyes.
Yeah.
They building them shits up for whatever reason. But churches look like, man, they looking like they on their last leg, man.
Churches?
Just overall, like them boy don't be having the commercials. Like, no, matter of fact, I'm lying. I seen a Twitter post the other day of a church. That shit look nice as fuck. I'm talking about brick, nice windows, whole 9.
Yeah,
I said, bro, we ain't got a churches down here that look like
that. Churches has like
and that should be 2 stories.
They have like a sister restaurant or some shit.
Popeyes is their sister restaurant. So the same people who own Popeyes own churches.
It's something else.
They do.
It's in certain
for real.
Yeah.
What's it called in Texas there? Because it's something called something different.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, you talking about because Bojangles got a different name somewhere else too. I know what you're talking about. I just can't think of it. Just like Hardee's.
Yeah,
Hardee's is
Carl Jr.
Carl's
Jr. in like the West Coast and shit. Jack in the Box something separate, or that's still under
that's
Hardee's.
the same shit. Jack in the Box, Carl's Hardee's.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I mean, it's set up the same.
Yeah, it's set up the same. Yeah.
But yeah, I did see a nice ass churches, bro. I can't lie. I did see one. I don't know what city it was.
I don't think the franchise owners here give a fuck, bro.
They don't.
They've been getting by for years.
Yeah.
So it don't
No,
matter.
the one right there still got the 90s looking shit.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
They need to bring them basketballs and them big cups back
Facts.
since we still in the 90s.
All right.
Bring it back.
But they fucking parking lot to get to the drive-through. Like,
oh my god,
it's treacherous.
egregious.
It's treacherous over there. Right?
You gonna need that alignment.
You can see anything. You can see anything.
You gonna need an alignment.
For real.
You need an alignment and you need some witness protection. You can see literally anything over there in that parking lot. But
you better have a life insurance policy before you pull up to that one, innit?
Word.
For real. That's funny as shit, man.
That shit hilarious, bro.
But hey, everybody, week, man.
It's been good, man. It's been good, man.
Good week, man. Great week, honestly. I can't complain. It was a good week.
Yeah,
Shit went by quick as hell too.
Oh, you already know the first 6 months about to blow by now. First quarter already over.
About to be April shit.
It's April. It's April next month. I mean next week.
Next week is April.
Yep.
Next week is April.
Back at it. What's one thing y'all did for yourselves this week?
One thing I did for myself?
I can say one thing because my girl went on my ass about this. I put together a nighttime routine to get my ass in sleep at a good time. So I've been consistently in bed by at least 10:30 this whole week, and that should make a hell of a difference getting that extra couple hours of sleep in. I'm a night owl. I'm cool getting a good 4 to 5 hours in. I'll be good. Mm-hmm. But just already being in bed at a certain time, so your body already, starting to relax, that should make a difference.
Okay.
So for me, I can't honestly say, man. I just be so, I don't know. I just be working, but I be fine enjoying that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's more of like a routine type thing, just staying, have a structure. But I can't really say. But I mean, y'all know me, man. I be chilling, man. Yeah. I really just be enjoying watching the games and shit, man. To be honest with you.
Okay.
Go see my nephew. Mm-hmm. So that'd probably be the main thing. What about yourself?
That's a good question, man.
Cut some heads?
For sure. But
young
I didn't know that count. I mean, I got some heads.
Self-care.
Young body bag in the building.
Self-care.
That is a form of self-care when you think about it.
100%.
Yeah,
but
rocks off.
I took time to really deep dive and started my YouTube channel. Like it's fucking finally did the shit. You know what I mean? I did my first unboxing of my drone and shit. But yeah, that and also like knocked out an ass of content. Like that shit was just like I rearranged my room to like now I have like a little like section of like a little office and shit. So it's like I feel like I'm more in like a little vibe to go crazy. You know what I mean? Got the little 2 monitors set up and shit. So it's just able to.
I see IG Geek got you the gift for the drone and shit.
Hell yeah, man.
That shit been hard.
Yes, sir.
I like that.
Yes, sir. But fucking that new DJI Mini 3, man. Me and Mech were just out there just fucking shooting the commercial just now. Like it's so easy just to do so much with these drones, man.
So you 2 drones in now?
Yeah, 2 drones in.
2 drones in.
Yeah.
Word, bro.
Yeah. So that shit is this one right here though, it's a bad bitch, bro. Like this shit. And when we go to Boutique Fashion Week goddamn in Houston, that shit gonna be crazy. I'm about to go crazy. I ain't gonna hold y'all. So y'all say
that content gonna be crazy.
That shit gonna be nuts. That shit gonna be nuts, man. That shit gonna be crazy. But that is something that I made sure I took time out for myself and started to learn, like really.
You just been honest on your craft.
That's it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I feel you.
And just each and every day, just kind of taking one step forward and learning something else. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I think it's a good time to educate ourselves in a lot of crafts or whatever we really want to take our lanes into. You know what I mean? Like even you, Mike, saying like you've been watching more about the Black Magic 6K Pro that we're shooting this on. As you can see, is a fucking movie. But
a movie.
But yeah, it's.
Oh, that's why you corrected me. You said Black Magic.
I
said
yeah.
I was
It's
referring
blue,
to the
yeah.
blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, gotta let name drop that.
Yeah,
chain,
right.
boy.
My bad.
Niggas need to get on this shit and continue to big this thing up because it's a beautiful camera and does great work. But yeah, you know, it's just one of those things. Like, continue to educate yourself because honestly, I mean, I can go to, you know, the Art Institute and learn all this shit over. You know what I mean? And go in debt and all this shit all over again. But good old YouTube University, man, get you on through
all the time.
Yeah, man,
all the time, every time.
Facts. Like I said, when I first copped that shit and you hit me, you was like, man, I'm about to get that shit too. Man, listen, dog, it was when you do them upgrades and you see how much range that shit got. Yeah. Like, you remember the shit I sent you on Instagram? That shit looked like a damn transformer around the damn Black Magic, bro. Yeah, dog could do so much shit with that.
With the stabilizer shit? Yeah.
That shit that looked like a damn transformer, bro.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
That shit was by itself probably like $5,000, just by itself.
Yeah, them rigs be a lot.
Then they had this one. I don't know if it was a Black Magic camera. They were shooting a BMW driving through rain, like one of them back roads and shit.
No,
that shit was crazy.
I saw that shit. It was a Sony. But yeah, that shit is, man. There's so much range when it comes to cameras, bro. Like it's honestly, it's a headache.
And the brand, the quality, and the specs matter.
Yeah.
Like, you just can't walk up in a store or, all right, I'm gonna cop this one. Nah, bro, you need to really look to see what you getting. Like, shout out to Stan because he was the one who put me on. Put us on that shit because that's what he shoot his music videos with. So
yeah, I mean, Stan shoots his shit with a variety of different things, and I'm on to you, Stan. I see what you got. See what you got going on.
Hey, Stan's surgical now.
Yeah, he's surgical with that.
But I'm gonna let y'all know right now, for the quality that Stan is shooting in, pay the fee for Stan's work.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
You gotta pay the fee now.
For real. I don't know. That shit is, he ain't fucking around with the gear he got.
He ain't coming minor league.
You see the shit?
Hell no.
The screenshot I sent you, and I'm like,
oh yeah,
that shit been a car, nigga. So fuck with Stan. That's all I'm gonna say.
No minor league. My dog coming major league.
Come on now. That boy shit.
You get what you pay for now, so you see that price. You be like, sometimes you gotta make them investments, man.
I don't know what he charged.
You get what you pay for though.
But you going to get what you paying for.
Facts.
For sure. For sure. Like I said, that man shooting with shit that costs a car.
Yeah.
Like,
gotta respect it.
Come on now.
Word.
But yeah, man, mad things out here. It's it's a beautiful Sunday, man. I can't even hold it. I'm ready.
I gotta feel you warming up for a good summer, Drew, man.
Hey.
You got your
2023 is looking up.
Shoulders bobbing,
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, my dog, you know.
I'm just cooking, bro.
I feel you.
You know, that's just where I'm at. We just cooking and just putting out good work, you know. So let's get into this thing.
You know what I noticed? You know what I noticed too on the gram? More and more women starting to turn the replies off, man. To the stories. I be Eurostepping that shit though.
You know what I saw? That was some new shit to me. I saw that women. Well, I ain't gonna say women. You can have your page private, but you can still have certain posts public. I just saw this like yesterday. Oh. So I clicked on someone's page yesterday, and the shit said private. You gotta request a follow, but it had like 3 public posts.
That's crazy. But yeah, them boys, because I seen a Twitter post yesterday. And a nigga had said some egregious shit in some girl DM. So a nigga had posted, it was like, ladies, I see why y'all be turning y'all DMs. No, he DM'd another nigga, but he didn't know it was a nigga.
Right.
And he was like, damn, I know that pussy good or some shit like that. Off the rip now, first DM. And he was like, ladies,
wild.
He said, ladies, I see why y'all be turning y'all replies off and shit. He's like, that shit was wild, but yeah, man, don't want to turn replies. You gotta Eurostep that shit to get in there. That's what I do.
Yeah, you just finesse away.
Honestly, that's what I do. I be Eurostep. If she got the replies off in the DM, I'm going around. Yeah. I'm going in the regular message box and yeah, sometimes if some women be having the don't DM me in the bio, I be ignoring that shit.
Like,
I'll find out if you really mean that shit when I go in the DM.
Because usually that's to fend off a certain type of nigga. Anyway.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm calm.
Sometimes I done got on through sometimes.
No, sir.
So you see the don't DM, you ain't fucking with it all.
I'm not DMing. I'm gonna catch you in the street.
Catch me in the street.
You know what I mean?
I mean that's the original way anyway. You know
if it's meant to be, it'll be.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, facts.
But them DMs and shit, bro. You gonna get what you're looking for. You know what I mean?
It get treacherous in the DMs too.
Man, listen, I'm shooting regardless. DM in person. Yeah. I ain't. It's up.
Big up, bro.
A lot of niggas don't be on that shit though. Yeah, I understand, but yeah, I did notice that. That's starting to be like a thing now. The more turning them replies all to the stories. All you can do is heart that shit. That's all you can do is hard them.
Yeah, you can't even send the little. Yeah, you right. All you can do is hard to kill over. Yeah,
I be going around that shit though. Yeah. I'm going around that shit. I'm going around that.
Damn. You know how I'm gonna give some free game. It used to be a way around it because even if they had the replies off, it was a way. Man, how you could do it? Like it was something you could press on the screen and a message will still come up, but it wouldn't be. You had to send it to. It's like send it to yourself, down there, but you can send it. You can send it to the original poster. I forgot how you do it. It's like I think it's a 3 dots or something like that. Mm-hmm. Like a way you can share, like you can share a story. Mm-hmm. It's like that, but you can send it to that person.
I think you could probably still send the story to them with a reply.
Yeah, but if they got exactly.
That's what you would have to do. You had to send the story to them and reply. That's what some niggas do when they don't want to comment on there. They want to send the shit and then comment.
Yeah, niggas funny.
That shit was wild. So yeah, man, let's kick this shit off, man. So I want to talk about Snowfall first, man. Because, we hit in the middle of the season. We got 4 episodes left.
Shit real.
And I feel like we hit one of the most pivotal episodes so far this season.
I think it's going to start the chain of major deaths.
Major events. So, spoiler alert, because we are talking about that. First of all, that shit came out Wednesday. So if you ain't seen that shit, fuck the spoiler alert. If you ain't seen that shit yet.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to talk about John Wick later, too. So if you ain't seen John Wick by now, you're dead. Like,
and that's crazy because I saw niggas mad on Friday. Like, why y'all talking all this and sending all this shit? Like,
bro,
it's Friday, bro.
It's Friday.
Shit come out Wednesday.
It came out Wednesday.
What are we
Take your ass to
talking
the
about?
theater if it was that important.
What are we talking about here?
So, R.I.P. to Jerome, man. Jerome, got killed. Went out like a G, in a way that I would assume he went out. Crazy episode, man. I mean, so off rip, them boy catch Louis slipping at the horse, at the phone, whatever. And, they get into that bag when they want that information. And Louis is a stubborn motherfucker, man. Stubborn. I won't take away her toughness. I give her that. But that motherfucker stubborn for no reason, bro.
She's selfish as fuck.
She's
selfish as hell.
Like even let's talk about even before that. So when she was having a conversation with Jerome, and she was talking about like how, when we go make deals and stuff, they not looking at me, they looking at you. And then they pan to Jerome, and Jerome is like, he's like,
good cinematography.
Everything we done did, like that's what you. Essentially, he was like, that's what you worrying about. Like, is it worth dying for?
Yeah.
She was like, yeah. Like, I'm like, bro, wow.
That's a sickness.
Like, wow.
That's that ego shit, man.
Yep. She want the attention more than the money.
It's like, bro, we got everything. We had a good thing rolling, and you getting caught up in the game, getting shot in the game, your whole mindset changed. You could tell just like he was at his wit's end because, she was shit when at the beginning of the episode when he came in the house because, he threw his beeper away and shit. And he started breaking down crying like this shit, the money ain't worth it, Lou. Like the money ain't worth it.
They want to go to Jamaica.
You see what I'm saying? Like he tired of the killing, fighting family and all that shit. And I get it. And so then like, she get caught up. All you had to do was give up the cop. That's all you had to do. You mean he ain't asked for Jerome. He asked for a crackhead cop. Dirty cop at that. Mm-hmm. You couldn't give him up. You couldn't get Buckley up. I found that amazing, bro.
That shit crazy.
But shout out to the writers, man, because them niggas had some hard lines. They've been having some hard one-liners this season, bro, so far. I will say that.
They've been in their bag this season.
That man said, he said, well, she's like, okay. She's like, you want Teddy? I can get you Teddy. He's like, sorry, Louis. I already got me an end. It's like, yeah. Like, enough, bro. Enough with her games. And then he was like, hey, tell you this. Give up Buckley. Pray for a quick death.
That's a bar.
That was a bar, bro. That was a bar. Then she was getting branded and shit. Bro, she was going through hell for not giving up a cop, bro. All of that to protect that man, and he better show up in the rest of the season. That's all I'm gonna say. For all of that, he better show up again.
You think he make another appearance?
He got to. For all of that,
yeah.
Because he got to know about Jerome getting killed and all that other shit. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna finesse him in the storyline. But what you think about Veronique and her mom's storyline, how that shit played out.
I think it was
because that shit was kind of telling.
Yeah, it's telling, but it was you need shit like that though, especially in stories like this. You need that type of layer in a story.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought she was kind of slick, but she proving her loyalty though. She proving her loyalty. Her mama really thought she was gonna leave, but hey, dog been holding her down, man. Dog's holding her down. See, I ain't peeped that part. I must have slipped my mind. I ain't peeped that part when she said her mama had basically had her in prison and shit. Mm-hmm. That was wild. That was wild, bro. Nah, dog, that shit crazy. That shit crazy, man. But I'm just ready for these last 4 episodes. I hope Teddy get packed up. I hope Oso plays a part in that. Oso, this is the season really where we see Oso like really back to the wall, bro.
Yeah. He ain't got no choice. He ain't got no choice. I think Teddy do get packed up. So you think if Teddy die, Oso it's gonna be at Oso hands?
It's looking like it would be Franklin killing him, but I wouldn't be surprised if somebody else did it. That's how I look at it.
Right.
And I ain't gonna lie now. I thought Teddy was gonna pack that Mexican dude up because he lethal with poison and some shit now. That's why when he was making that coffee, he gave him that shit instead, and he drunk that shit in full. It's like, oh, okay. I wouldn't even have let his ass in. He's just too lethal of a killer, but I mean, shout out to them niggas so far this shit, man. What you think is gonna happen though?
I do think Teddy.
What do you think about the episode? What do you think about the episode off rip?
Episode was fire. It was good. They back like we talked about it earlier. They back in their bag this season. Overall, what I think gonna happen, we just lost Jerome. I think Teddy died. I don't know if Franklin dies. I don't know.
I want to see him walk away, honestly.
I want to see him walk away too, but that's not how this shit don't be going like that.
Normally, it don't go like that.
It don't go like that normally, but it'll be nice to see him walk away from all of this shit. I don't know though. Honestly, that's those are my main two. I would like to see Franklin walk away, and I think Teddy dies, but you never know. This last four episodes can be crazy.
I feel like he has a good angle now. I feel like because Louis in debt with him.
Yeah,
facts.
Like
that's true.
So now he has a two angles to come at this shit technically because he got Oso who's about to set this nigga up. So if that shit, then he also has now. Louis, which Teddy don't know shit about what just took place with Jerome.
He don't know.
So she can set the nigga up like, yo, we need to meet, and boom, Franklin be there. And I feel like shit gotta be squashed now. Yeah. Like Jerome's gone. No matter what the beef is dead. You know what I mean? It's time for unity. Now we gotta take Teddy out. And now niggas just need to be rich and live life. Like,
even though, like, if you saw the preview, she's still blaming Franklin for the shit.
I don't ever watch the previews for the next shit.
Okay, yeah, I be watching them shit. Yeah,
I don't ever watch. I want to come in blind.
She's blaming him.
Okay. Of course, again, the selfish shit, dog. Oh my god.
So shit, she might have to go. You never know.
So what she wanted herself to die over Jerome because that damn sure never gave off Louis. Like Louis has never been the person to.
She too selfish for that.
You know what I'm saying? So deep down inside, like you're happy you're alive.
I feel like since she got shot, she's tripled down on her selfishness.
Yeah, she was trying to assert herself as this like I have power thing. It's like that's not what
she feel like. She feel like her getting shot like gave her a position of power that she just don't got. That shit happens when you in that lifestyle, you're going to get shot. You're going to go to jail. Shit happens. Like you're going to get beat up. Shit happens, bro. Like I feel
it's given like what's it was like the lady cocaine queen or some shit.
Griselda?
Because it's given like she's trying to
be Griselda.
Like for sure.
She wants to be Griselda.
She ain't that though.
You're not Griselda though.
You're not.
You're not. Griselda was the one issuing the work. You're 100. not. You're still waiting on work.
And that's what I'm saying. Like you undermine. You fucked the family.
Yeah.
And, like if you really want to deep down,
she fucked the family.
She fucked up the family dynamic. She fucked up the whole family dynamic, bro.
100%.
Yeah.
But let her tell it. Franklin ruined her life. She said that when she was in the chair
with Jerome. Mm-hmm. Like, bruh, what you mean? And that's why I'm glad they kept showing his face. Because I was doing
Franklin had the same face the whole time, bro. And then Jerome, too. Like, it was like they faces stayed the same when she was talking to these niggas.
I was looking at the TV the same way. They turned the camera while I'm looking at my twin. Like, nigga.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Bro, when she told Franklin.
They did good capturing that, too.
When she told Franklin, you did this to me. I'm like, this shit again? I'm like, first Jerome, now her. He was like, oh, really? She was like, yeah. That's how you see it.
You know what these prison niggas about to do to you?
Word.
Like, but she fired up that little pimp nigga though. Like, she was like, yeah.
She did. She cooked that man up.
Yeah, she did. And
psychologically broke that man down. I think that's what make him even want to do that thing even worse. He even ready.
She went in her bag on that boy.
Yeah,
but
she was.
Nah, that shit was honestly like, man, Louis gotta go still. Like I been said that shit. She really need to go.
I think Sissy fed up with her.
Sissy definitely probably. I think Sissy
fed up.
I can see her doing it.
I can see her doing it. Yeah.
Cause she know the dynamic of what the fuck it really is. But when Sissy,
dog, she said she's like, dog, nobody hands is clean in this. Yeah. Nobody. Yeah. Everybody got a hand in this shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, so you can't pinpoint one person. It's like, for her, the audacity for her to tell Franklin, like, dog, this nigga could let you get raped and killed.
Jerome would still been here.
That's a fact.
It's a fact. All because you ain't want to give up Buckley. If Jerome would have knew all she had to do was give up Buckley, he would have like, bruh, that motherfucker over here.
Getting high. Well, that's nuts, dog. And you fucked up but when you go down to trickle it down of where the dynamic of the split happened, it's your fucking face as the front of the shit.
And honestly, it probably would have helped out their dynamic. Had she gave up Buckley, she would have been in good graces with Kane. Mm-hmm. It wouldn't have been really no war. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
She should have came with a proposition with this shit.
She could have went at this shit 100% strategic, but she didn't. The ego getting in the way. Mm-hmm. It's fucked up. Fucked up.
Want to be a boss.
Want to be a boss so fucking bad.
She want the boss, but she can't. She not
built.
She not equipped to handle that shit. Like, that's a lot of weight that you got to carry around every day.
Like, just the petty moves. I didn't know Teddy was going to do that to Franklin.
How the fuck you don't know that? How the fuck you don't know that?
That man been dealing with this man for 3-4 years.
How don't you know that, though? But you want to be the head of the shit. but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's shit like that. Like, you...
Because in order for him...
$73 million.
To cut it off with Franklin and for you to go into business with Teddy... Everything will have to end with this nigga. Like everything. So what the fuck you mean you didn't know?
You thought you was just gonna, weasel your way in there and, everything was gonna be all hunky dory.
Somebody gotta get fucked.
Somebody gonna have to get fucked.
Somebody gotta get it.
And then this nigga was able to get $73 million from this man's accounts.
Shout out to Franklin for smoking that boy daddy, man.
Oh, facts. That was a lethal killing. I loved it too. No hesitation.
Mm-hmm. Straight to the point, to the jugular.
Then he tried to act. You hear how his voice cracked? That was good acting, too. Mm-hmm. He had his voice cracked. Franklin, what did you just do?
Man, you know what that dude did.
Man, he brought it on himself, man. And honestly, that's a part of the game because you killed that man, Pops.
Yeah, for sure.
Eye for an eye.
Yeah, for sure.
Even though you won't admit it, but niggas know what time it is.
For sure.
But Franklin didn't want to do that. I was just telling Mo in the car, I'm like, when people honestly look over the landscape of this show, can you honestly say Franklin did anything dirty? Did anybody foul?
Especially
in the grand scheme?
Within the lifestyle they living, he did nothing foul.
Like, he had to kill Kevin.
Shit, he did shit that had to be done.
He had to kill Mel Daddy, even though he didn't want to. He didn't want to do those two things. Mm-hmm. The shit, he always tried to make sure people had businesses in order. Because remember, him and his mom was at odds at first. And then it wasn't until, season 3? Season 3, the boy got on with the real estate, jamming Jerome's, the club, with Louis and all them. Trying to make sure everybody was, doing what they supposed to do. He didn't really want to be a killer. He came into the game, you were like, yo, I'm going to get this money, build up some business, make sure my people's is good. But every time he got to go do some shit is because somebody else's fuck-ups. Yeah. That's why, for me, I feel like he's one of the most best character developments I've seen as far as, because, we always seen, the drug dealers doing, some ruthless shit they ain't had to do. Franklin ain't never really did no ruthless shit that was like, all right, bro, you ain't had to do that.
He stayed within the parameters of keeping it business and keeping it what it got to be.
But if you got to go now, you got to go. Yeah.
Street business and regular business. He handles himself.
And he has spared a couple of his people out of love. Like, bro, honestly, let's be real. You don't think he could have already killed Jerome and Lou if he wanted to?
For sure.
Could have been killed them.
You don't think he could have already killed Leon?
He could have. He could have killed Louie on her own and just dealt with Jerome how he wanted to deal with Jerome. Honestly, he could have set it up anyway.
Even when Leon was mad that Fatback died, nigga, that's your fault, nigga.
That was Leon's fault. That was
your fault, nigga.
That was Leon's fault.
You killed.
That's the thing.
Then you didn't even kill a mama, bro.
Right. Come on, man.
Like Franklin could have been sacrificed Leon. Him. His emotional ass.
Leon love.
A lot of grace for that nigga, man. A lot of grace.
A lot of grace. Franklin has established a lot of grace. I'm going to ask you because you're a little bit more in tune than, I kind of already made my mind made up. So, they was asking on Twitter, like, the comparison between Franklin and Tariq. Who's better?
Hell no. That's not even a comparison, bro.
That's
like
way two different avenues.
That's two different. Nah, man. I'm going Franklin.
Okay. All right.
Why is that even a thing?
They gonna do that drug shows comparison. Who's the best? People was breaking down there. I've been looking at the reasons for why they choose a Tariq. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm not really the one to speak on it because I haven't watched anything past season 1 of Power Book 2 Ghost. So, I mean, I know a lot of people fuck with the show. I know you fuck with the show. That's why I wanted to ask you.
Nah, he's not Franklin though. Sorry.
Like just based off what I seen, like. But how you feel about the How you feel about that season so far?
I gotta watch the newest episode, but I like the first episode so far. It's good. I honestly forgot Zeke got killed though when I was like, oh Zeke is. I forgot Zeke dead. But yeah, this shit fire so far, man. I feel like Method Man about to have his hand in a whole bunch of bullshit this season. But other than that, I feel like it's gonna be a good season. It's gonna be a good season. I like it.
All right, you be watching Ghost too? Oh, okay. You fuck with the show?
You watched the news episode? All right. See, I'm gonna watch it when I'm
not the
one that came out Friday.
Friday, the first episode.
That was last week.
Okay, no, I didn't see the new one. Yeah, no. But that first episode, yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say, I feel like I know who the snitch is.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, they showed her at the end. Remember? I think she tell on all of them.
Oh yeah, but it's so crazy that Laura.
Yeah,
she's alive, bro. That's nuts.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
That's what I think. That's what the CI is.
No. It's a different CI.
Oh, so it got to be Effie then.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it got to be her then.
Got to be.
Because
they said she got somebody implanted in their organization, but if everybody's thinking she's dead, then she has to be the most. Well, it doesn't have to be.
Because remember, the other Lauren was the. She's basically a protected witness at this point. Mm-hmm. So if the CI got to be Effie, then you're right. That's gonna be a hard one for Tariq there, boy. Tariq can't kill her though because she's too. I don't know, man. That shit deep.
That shit deep as fuck.
That shit deep as fuck. If she the CI, that shit deep.
Yeah, this nigga Tariq can't catch a break, man. Yeah. Like he's in a situation he about to be fucked
by the other dude now. The dude they start the app with. He like no.
That's a wrap for him. They killed that. Well, he killed him in the first episode.
Yeah. He did die. But now they got to deal with whatever come after that because he did shank the shit out that day. Yeah. What they do with that knife though? That's gonna be that's what's gonna.
There's always something dumb.
There's always something dumb. The knife, you know what I'm saying?
His fingerprint on the windshield. These niggas find everything on fucking Power, dog.
Yeah, BMF too, because they know where all that happened over that damn gun that dog had all this time. Now, little man in jail over the gun that bruh should have been got rid of. Like, come on, bro. That gun should have been in evidence this whole time. But now, all this.
Yeah, man, it was Jay's first episode, though, man. Yeah. I did forget Zeke died, though. That was
when they did the recap, I was like, oh, that nigga is dead. Yeah. Like, damn.
But I'm glad they did that little recap of like what happened at the hangar.
That was last year.
Well, I was just glad we don't have to see that nigga making them faces no more.
Hey, man, RP went down Zeke, bro. I forget, but I was like, damn. It makes sense. I didn't see Zeke on none of the promos. I was like, oh, yeah, Zeke dead, bro.
Yeah, because that nigga used to be turning up in them shit.
This is bullshit. You mean you not my auntie? You my mama? Man, no. Dog, they typecast this nigga as a dumb athlete, bro. That shit crazy, dog.
That shit should be everlasting, dog. Like, for real. Nigga, your career gonna be forever this shit right here.
So if he plays that type of role in another show too?
If he does, I'm gonna see he typecast. Yeah. If he an athlete that's slow, but and he got this nigga, dog. That's a new radio.
Damn.
Yikes.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. But I gotta check that shit out, man.
Yeah,
I'm not subscribing back to Stars though.
No.
So they can keep that.
I watch it on Amazon Prime. That's how I watch it.
Oh yeah, BMF is. Speaking of, like, man, let me just say, man, that shit got so bad it's just funny now, man. Yeah. Like, I ain't got no more words.
I watch BMF out of respect.
That shit was ridiculous.
Out of respect for the culture, I watch.
Like you said, Low Man. Now it's a great plot twist now, but at the same time too, it's like, all right, bro, like, Low Man get the gun that killed J-Mo. Go kill this nigga because he getting bullied. I knew that's what it was when he went back to the crib. I knew it just lined up perfectly. The way they was shooting him, like, oh, he ain't got the gun. His son that took that shit and kill somebody.
You just got pressed for the gun. Meese tell you to get the gun, and now you go home and get the gun. The gun gone.
Another hole.
Okay.
Now Terry got shot by the dude, baby mama homeboy, Saint. All because they dating. I'm like, all right, man, this is way too many hoes.
And now the season over.
Monique's sister died from AIDS.
Yeah, she been about to get out of here though. But they was about to leave. That's when she was like, no, I'm done here. Like, I'm not going nowhere.
That shit is ridiculous, man. That show is ridiculous. Like, that ain't even no BMF. That is like some.
They on some other shit.
They on some other shit. Goddamn. What dog name is?
What?
The ruthless killer. The one Meech be going back and forth.
Oh, Lamar?
With. Lamar, he on crack.
Lamar a crackhead. They don't just kill him. They make him a crackhead.
Yeah. They ain't even killing him. This nigga on the crack. He on the streets now walking
he on the streets walking around with fans and sitting in his hand. He's a crackhead now. You know, first off, he had a boo-boo bag the whole season, but he was just indestructible. You know, I don't know niggas that strong with a shit bag. Like, he had a literal shit bag hanging off him, but he's 99 overall when it comes to hand-to-hand combat.
I didn't even notice. That's a great fucking point, bro.
Like, that shit crazy. Like, he's 99 overall. First off, he fighting in a confined bathroom, but this nigga just popping up. He getting hit with toilet covers. He just popping right back up.
On the tile and shit.
Like, this nigga he just off the chain.
They really have made him, like, damn near Teflon when it came to fighting.
Until he hit the crack rock.
And he told keep him smoking that shit.
Keep him smoking. That's okay.
All right. That's where he gonna go out? All right, cool. I don't want to see him no more.
I don't want to see him no more because I was done with him for season 1.
Yeah.
So he got
and they actually he was trending as being like, but they started doing way too much. They fumbled that character. They fumbled
him. They fumbled the Kane nigga. They fumbled a few niggas. Like, they fumbled a few storylines. They had Young Miami on this shit. Like, what we doing, bro?
Meech with my husband.
I hate you. Keep that dog. Like, come on. Come on. What the fuck is this, man?
She was looking good though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Niggas calling favors and shit, man. Come on, man. Let's get a real actor.
You know,
here.
Puff made that call.
Come on, man. I'm surprised 50 went for that because 50 don't even fuck with that nigga like this.
She might have did it on her own. You never know. I don't know, but
knows,
no, that was some terrible ass acting. Terrible. Lala still doing her thing. Is she on Ghost?
She ain't on Ghost.
Oh, okay.
I want to say if she's on Ghost, she's doing too much, man.
How's she back alive?
Yeah, how's she back alive if she on Ghost?
But you gotta think too. She might pop up on Tommy shit.
As who? As how though?
As a memory.
As a memory?
Oh yeah.
He killed her.
Right. I forgot he did kill her.
No, Tasha killed her.
Tasha killed her.
Tasha killed her.
She dead in a lot of ways.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I forgot.
What's she gonna come back as? A dream or something? A dream
I forgot
segment?
she died, so she can't pop up in none of the other power shows.
She done.
She dead.
She done.
Maybe like pop up at like maybe Cass and Tariq bump into each other or some shit.
That could happen.
If she gets reintroduced, she gotta be a completely different character, but that'd be weird for the audience.
That's weird as hell, man. What she gonna do the same shit she
50,
did?
50 ain't that dry of actors out here.
He's like,
He gonna plug Chloe in there. I'm just playing. He gonna plug Chloe in there.
Damn, man.
Cause they introduced Mike, dog. You gotta chill, man.
I'm just saying, man. Shout out to that first episode. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't watched the rest of that shit. That shit went left quick.
That
but
show was trash.
Shout out to that scene though. Shout out to that scene, man. Shout out Chloe, man. What was it?
Let me tell y'all something, dog. This nigga Mike is a hilarious individual, dog. That's all. Because if you could have just seen the look on this nigga's face.
Oh, they gonna see it.
I had to look up and I died instantly just now, dog. Yeah. Anyways, okay. Is that soft porn? Is this because
that's normal? That's normally how sex scenes
I mean,
goes
normally, but back probably in 2000, that would have been late night Cinemax.
12 o'clock.
Late night Cinemax, yeah.
Back shots, but no action. But you get the.
She even spoke about that scene in the interview.
Okay.
She said she was nervous as hell, but she said, "Damn, sitting in the set made her feel comfortable." They had a ball in between them and shit.
Okay.
I would have busted.
R.I.P. to that set prop. Seriously.
I can see that because now I'm trying to actually visualize that shit. So I know for a fact they either had like a strap. They had to have something strapped in between their cheeks, so it was right there. Because you can't. Of course, you don't want to see the prop on the actual scene itself.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm sorry, that's crazy.
Yeah, she covering that shit up, man. I remember clapping the cheeks, though. I thought I was getting yams. No cap. That's why Lori Harvey and this nigga not together.
You know, it's
I just want to throw a
Is
crazy
that true?
spin.
Like,
no,
I
just fuck around.
No, I saw that too. I'm like, all right, like I'm not even going. I'm not gonna
I'm just bullshitting. But nah, that shit is wild though. That is wild. I mean, I get it. I can see it. I mean, if that's how they do that shit, but it's crazy.
That's how they do them sex scenes. It's rare that they have real sex scenes. The only sex scene I know to be real is like Halle Berry on Monster Ball.
Nah, that girl.
That was real. That was
real.
Like full on intercourse real.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Y'all seen the shorty that was like Zamora or some shit like that? Shorty the stupid case.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay, what we doing, man?
She got an OnlyFans or some shit.
Yeah. But like her content's everywhere, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And that shit is don't ever look like niggas in the comments be pissed. Like this nigga's not chopping this thing. Like niggas be pissed.
So you think that shit fake?
It's for sure fake. It's
man.
for sure fake. You know what I'm saying? It's for sure fake.
That shit crazy.
Damn.
Twitter's a wild place, dog.
Twitter definitely is a wild place.
Twitter is wild.
So how many episodes of Swarm did you watch?
I ain't gonna lie, I watched the first one full through. After a while, I was just in my phone. My girl paid more attention to it because we watched the whole thing one night.
Oh damn! It's 8 episodes.
Yeah, it's 7. It's 30 minutes apiece.
Oh, so you run through that shit quick.
Yeah, you run through it quick. So
she's basically like a serial killer, some shit, right?
Yeah, and like a super fan / serial killer. So like, if you disrespect her, her Beyonce or whatever, she gonna kill you. You getting the fuck up out of here.
Oh, brother.
Like the end, like I paid attention to the last episode. I was like, all right, because it's the reason why the shit's still on. Like she was watching this shit, so she found her a new girlfriend at the end because she became a stud at the end. So she had a girlfriend then, and she was broke and shit when the girl met her and shit. The girl done introduced her to her mom and dad, blah, blah, blah. She was telling her people how she a foster kid and all this other shit. So, like, did you watch? So you watched it, right?
I didn't watch all of them, just the first
episode.
episode.
So you remember at the beginning when she surprised her friend with the tickets and shit like that? She was like, well, how you get tickets and you broke?
That's her sister.
Well, yeah, that's her sister, yeah. How you get these tickets and you broke and shit like that?
The credit card.
So she did the same thing at the end with the new girl. She was like, "How you get the tickets?" And I've been working 2 jobs and shit like that. So we gonna see. So she was going in on her. She was like, "So we gonna see this bitch and her money hungry ass husband and all this other shit." And she was like, "We broke and you spent your last. And I've been working 2 jobs, blah blah blah." She kill her.
She's right though.
She kill her, and then she set her body on fire, and then she goes to the same concert that she kills the girl. Mind you, though, the phone she bought, tickets come on your phone and shit now. So the girl had the tickets on the phone, but she get to the ticket counter, she don't got the phone because the phone with the girl. So she finds a ticket scalper. She kills the ticket scalper for the tickets and gets to the concert in the parking garage and still gets in the concert. Most outrageous show I've ever seen in my life.
That's madness. You think there's a Beyonce fan out there like that for real?
That shit kind of based on a true story though. So yeah.
For real?
That's when I started doing my Twitter research because I found out a lot about the person who made the show. Yeah. I'm gonna leave that for private conversation, but yeah, I found out that that shit kind of based on a true story. Like it was a Beyonce serial killer, and she's still on the loose. That's why like the story in how it ends.
Oh,
that's crazy.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I know Beyonce. I know there's some crazy fans out here but that is wild.
Shit,
bro.
You just see Buddy from South Carolina wrote it to Rihanna's house.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Mm-hmm.
He got to be from upstate. I'm not claiming him as a low
Columbia.
Country. That's a Columbia
they confirmed it?
issue. That's an upstate issue.
That's not a Charleston thing.
Yeah, that's not a low country issue.
So this is based on a true story.
Yeah, it's kind of loosely based on a true story.
That's
and then
crazy.
at the end on the last episode, like they showed like because they had a mugshot of her last photo of the girl. And they kind of look like the girl who played her. Like the girl still on the loose.
That's wild as fuck, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
So they actually showed the picture on the show.
Yeah, they showed the girl mugshot because they showed it within the episode. And I'm like, who's this girl? And then at the end of the episode, it was like, yeah, this girl's still on the run, blah blah blah. Like if you see her, yeah,
that's crazy.
Shit real.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No.
Now, see, I only knew this because I watched the first episode. I didn't watch none of the middle episodes. I'm being 100 with you because I tweeted, I was like, this shit whack. But my girl was still watching. I was like, why is she still watching this shit? So I'm gonna watch this last episode, and yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild. Because that first episode was crazy. And her sister been shitting at her too because of that. Because it's like, bro, like, how the fuck you get them tickets?
I've been paying rent this whole time. You got $4,000 for tickets? Yeah. Shit crazy.
That nigga dancer was hilarious, bro. And he still had the fucking Snowfall accent on the shit, bro.
I sound like, bro, this is the only way this nigga can talk. Like, is this Franklin or something? Like, what the fuck is this?
That shit was wild. Shout out to Chloe Bailey though, man. That day was sitting on that show, bro. Facts. Fine ass woman, bro. Top 3. I got like 7 women in my top 3 though. Like that shit is crazy. Oh, shout out to that thread on Twitter that the girl got mad. Drew, you see that shit?
What's that?
So this girl said, I'm 5'3", 120 pounds. Y'all shouldn't be my height weighing 150 or 190 or some shit like that.
And the Stallions came out.
The Stallions came out on that. I mean, when celebrities started getting that shit.
It was girls tweeting, yeah, I'm 5'3" too, but I'm 165.
160, 5'3", 180.
And at least 40 pounds of it is ass.
Gee. Yes. Tay Hector got on that shit. Ooh. I was like, oh.
Now that's a top 2 for me.
Yeah.
That's a top 2. That's a good woman. # good woman for sure. I
was like, wow, that thread was crazy. That shit got like 17 million views.
Yeah. I saw one. That was like, damn, you talk about these girls' weight, but what about your wig? I was like, oh shit.
They was packing her up.
Yeah.
They was packing her up. That shit was wild. Yeah, these shows is wild, man.
Yeah.
Didn't Jordan Peele like executive produce the show?
No, Donald Glover.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be set in Atlanta universe. So from what I was reading before I watched it, yeah.
Atlanta universe.
It's supposed to be in the same cinematic universe.
It do look like it though.
But not canon to Atlanta, but in the same.
It looked like it.
Realm.
It looked like it.
Yeah.
It looked like it. Yeah. You watch Bel Air?
I've never seen Bel Air.
I never seen it either. People talk about it.
Yeah. From what I've been seeing, Coco Jones is the runaway star on the show.
She's fine now.
Yeah.
She's fine now. Coco Jones is a fine motherfucker.
Shout out to all the good women out here, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of good women out here, man.
I didn't know her dad was in the NFL. Her dad, Mike Jones.
Who you play for?
I think he used to play for the Panthers. I was listening to an interview. She was like, her dad was in the NFL. It was, matter of fact, it was you know how they got the Weekend Breakfast Club interviews. She had one of those. I was listening to the radio for some reason yesterday. She was talking about that's her dad was in the NFL.
Oh, okay. So you went to go see John Wick.
Went to go see John Wick.
This is what, the third, fourth one?
This the fourth one. Supposed to be the last one from
Spoiler alert. I don't really care about John Wick like that. I seen the first one. So
I think.
So what you think?
If I had to rank all of them, I'm gonna go 2 is my favorite. So I'm gonna put 2, 3, this one that just came out, and then 1. Now I'm gonna say this just because you got to put 1 at last, but one of them got to be the last. But all of them fire to me. But I like 2's that stand out. 1 for me. 2, that nigga was giving out the blues, but yeah, he was handing out pain. But 4 was getting busy in 4 too. Shout out to Donnie Yen. Shout out to Lance Reddick. R.I.P. to him. He closed out his role.
Oh, he was in that movie.
Yeah, he been in that movie for like the past 3. He was in Sense 2, right? Yeah, he been in them shits. But yeah, R.I.P. to Lance Reddick. It was a good movie, man. I liked it. They kind of wrapped a lot of things up. If it's going to be the last one, it makes sense. So they did their thing on there. It was a lot of pain getting handed out that movie too. You saw it, Drew? It was a lot of pain getting handed out, boy. Niggas was getting their issue. That's all I can really say. I don't want to spoil too much because niggas still ain't seen it.
Where you put him up there as far as killers?
Who, John Wick?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, John Wick might be top. Might be. What do you mean, like franchise? Like people who got a franchise?
Yeah.
So all right. So what's some ones already out there? Like so you got John Wick. You got Equalizer out there. You got Bruce Willis, Die Hard. I'd put him in there.
Bruce Willis. The racist motherfucker.
Liam Neeson. You got The Transporter. You got Jack Ryan. Harrison Ford.
Yeah, you got what's dog, man?
It's a lot of niggas was out there handing out that work, bro.
What's dog, man? He got the they always be trying to catch this motherfucker, man. Jason Bourne. Bourne Identity.
Born Identity. I ain't gonna lie, Wick might be top 5.
Top 5? Okay.
Yeah, Wick might be top 5. It's just cause Wick technical with this shit, and he's surgical, bro.
Jason Bourne was a bad motherfucker
Jason Bourne was bad. Jack Ryan was bad too. He was a little older, but Jack Ryan was handing out that work too. I ain't gonna lie, Wick might be top 5 just because he consistent. He not afraid to really get hands on with that shit, and he be shooting shit up, bro. Like he really do.
You put Denzel at, man.
Equalizer. I'm always biased towards Equalizer because I've been wanting Denzel to have a role like that.
Yeah.
So I got Equalizer like top 3. Like he got to be top 3. And the fact that he did that like in the latter stages of his career, like he fucking niggas up like that. Mm-hmm. He top 3 to me. They supposed to be doing another one of those too, right?
I heard.
Yeah, so they need to hurry up.
This nigga like 60, 70 something though, catching bodies.
They got to hurry up and get that done before he get too old.
Yeah.
But yeah, Equalizer like top 3. Wick like top 5 though.
Okay. Dog done evolved in his roles since he first came out. Keanu Reeves, that nigga done evolved in some roles, bro.
He was on some teeny bopper type shit. His first 3 movies.
You remember The Replacements? The football movie?
Yeah, that was my shit.
That was a crazy movie, bro. I remember that shit. That was a crazy movie. Yeah,
that was the shit.
That was the shit.
I went to go see that when it came out. Hardball. That's what I'm saying. Like Michael B. Jordan was in Hardball. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That what took him over the top was a Matrix for sure, though.
Matrix, yeah.
I think that kind of like checkpointed him into what he doing now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Dog be low key. He don't really be saying too much.
No, he don't.
He don't be saying. You know who else I thought could have been doing them roles like that, but they had some shit going on in their life. Dog from Mummy.
Oh, Brandon Fraser.
Fraser.
Brandon Fraser.
Because I know he went into some deep depression. Like weight got out of whack.
Some shit happened to him behind the scenes.
Yeah, but I think he could have been one of them type of actors.
I mean, they were setting it up like that with the Mummy franchise.
Yeah. But I can't believe that shit came out in 99, bro.
Yeah,
what
that's
the
crazy.
Fuck?
That's crazy.
I went and saw that in theaters.
Me too. Because that was right around the time Waterboy came out. I was going to movies consistently 99.
Yeah.
Like, it was a bunch of shit coming out. I think Zoolander came out 99. It's a lot of shit coming out, bro.
One of the first movies I went and saw down here when I first moved down here was Toy Soldiers.
Toy Soldiers was that shit. I saw that in Atlanta. I remember that came out.
That was one of the first movies I saw. Then Tarzan. Then Rugrats in Paris.
Yep.
All that shit is in the 98 and 2000 window span.
There was a lot of heat came out 98 to 2000, bro. Because you got to think.
You talking about catering to kids?
Even 99, you had Wild Wild West.
You did have Wild Wild West.
Wild West. Nigga, that shit
did.
Came out. That's when Burger King first brought that rodeo burger. That's when they first brought the rodeo burger out for Burger King.
Yeah,
I do remember that crazy, shit. Dog. Yeah. Wild Wild West was out. Toy Soldiers was out. There's a lot of shit coming out. Ants came out around that time.
Bugs Life.
Yeah, shit was going crazy though.
That's crazy how them boys did 2 different Ant movies.
Back to back. But
what was DreamWorks?
DreamWorks was Ants. Yeah. And Bugs Life was Disney.
Pixar.
Yeah, Pixar, Disney. Yeah. Yes.
What you think was better?
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like ants, bro.
I was gonna say that,
kind of like
but
ants,
I think the
bro.
lesson in Bugs Life was better though.
But Ants is, I think it's a better movie overall. Like I like Ants, bro. I'm sorry.
Dog, when them boys had them fight with them termites?
Yeah, that shit was good. That shit was going crazy. That shit was going crazy, dog. The niggas had to buckle down, dog.
Hell yeah, bro.
Well, termites was deep, bro.
Them boys was deep. Them boys fucking shit up.
Hey, that's probably how shit be going down for real, dog. Like, you gotta protect the queen and all that shit. That shit was going down, dog. Like,
bro, listen. Then the Bugs Life, them boys ain't really been getting fucked up like that, but because they had two.
They had two Bugs Lives.
No. They only had one. They had two type of enemies though. Remember the birds?
It was the birds, and then it was
the grasshoppers.
Yeah. You right. Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie now. They made the bird look like a vicious ass killer in Bugs Life, bro.
To them, that's what it is.
That shit had looked like a vicious killer, but in real life, them boys, that's how they eat.
Yeah.
Dog, when he found out that bird wasn't real, that was it. Curtains. He couldn't even take off how he wanted to. You see the bird. The bird was like hopping in front of his ass. That was it. He was food. That's crazy. But hey, man, shout out to them times, man. Shout out to the times.
Yeah. I don't know what the kids are going through these days, but yeah.
Them boys said remember when we had that top 10 Disney list and they had that one movie ranked up there?
Which one?
It was like some bird type shit.
It was a newer one?
Yeah, they had that shit ranked like top 5.
I see they bringing back another. They doing another Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for Netflix.
I did see that.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
I did see that. R.I.P. to dog.
Yeah,
Jason.
But yeah, they got Robo Rita now. I don't know. They couldn't find the original Rita Repulsa, but yeah, they bring her back as a robot.
Oh, Rita?
So, yeah,
okay.
Rita Repulsa. Okay. And I heard they bring back another Turtles too, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see, man. Nostalgia for days, man. We'll see. Thank you, man.
A lot of shit, man. I be going back and watching, man. Shit, I just saw that Heavyweights is like 26 years old or some shit.
That's
like
crazy. That's crazy.
Heavyweights came out 95. That shit 27 years old.
Shit, D2.
28. No, I said 28.
I just saw they had D2 Mighty Ducks. That was 94. I didn't know that was 94. I thought it was like 95, 96.
D2 was 94? So 90, the first one must have been what, 92?
The first one was like 91, 92.
That's crazy, bro.
I thought D2 was 95, 96, bro. It was March 94.
Do you think we was actually in that time you would have knew it would have had this impact in the 2000s?
Nah, we just thought it was good movies. Like,
bro. Even just speaking about the time period, like the 90s period.
Nah, I just thought it's just what it was in that moment. Yeah, just in the moment, bro. We didn't really appreciate it until we started getting a little older. Like, I didn't appreciate the 90s for real until I was in the mid 2000s. Then I was like, damn, like shit different, bro. Like shit completely different, but still appreciating that I'm in the mid 2000s.
I got to live that shit
because now I'm 2023. I'm like, damn, 05 was lit as fuck.
18 years ago.
That's 18 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just really appreciating where you at the time. And
oh, yeah, facts. Facts.
That's why I don't be tripping when niggas record shit now, because, you know, that's the thing. Like, they try to make it seem like, you know, whenever they show, like, a still shot of a camera, it's like, oh, look at all these phones out. Well, shit. Somebody got to document this shit because
that's going to be something to talk about.
That's going to be something to talk about 20 years from now. You know what I'm saying? Niggas going to appreciate that time then. So I don't be against that.
No, I get it. I feel you, bro. That shit just.
It's just crazy saying 05 was 18 years ago, though.
Saying 05 is 18 years ago is madness, bro.
That's crazy.
Madness. Like, we even get to the point, like, certain athletes are on their way out, and they came out 2010, 11. Cam was drafted 12 years ago. 12.
That's crazy. And he's fighting to get on the team.
You know, RG3 should technically still be in the league.
He should still be in the league.
That nigga only 33, 32.
He's a commentator. A full-time commentator.
So this nigga done been drafted, played left, and then winning commentating in less than 10 years.
Geno Jones still in the league.
He came back, though.
He did come back.
He came with the Ravens.
Yeah, you're right.
He went back to the
yeah. He was the Ravens, what, 2020?
That was like, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
Forgot about that, Drew. Yeah, you're right.
But if Geno Smith?
Geno Smith came out 2013.
2012. Geno was 2012, isn't it?
13.
Oh, okay.
It was 13.
Yeah, I mean, that's still 10 years.
Then you got to think. Andrew Luck was drafted.
He's off. He's off the grid. He's off the grid.
Yes.
Like, essentially,
you gotta catch up on a flip phone.
Yeah.
Like, think about all the greats that done in the 10 years. Luke Kuechly got drafted, had a Hall of Fame career. He's done in less than 10 years. We the same age, bro.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy when you think about shit like that.
Yes, bro. Like, that shit is wild. The only one from, like, think that 2011 draft class, like, some of them boys is...
Was Bobby Wagner in 2011 too?
I don't know what year he was drafted.
Because I see he just signed for 1 year.
The Seahawks. Maybe it was probably his last ride.
That's probably his
you got to think, Vaughn, still here.
Vaughn, still
here. JJ, he retired?
JJ Watt retired. This was last year.
All right. This
was it.
Patrick Peterson, he'll still be playing.
He playing with
he's in he just signed a 1
Pittsburgh.
year Pittsburgh, yeah. He gonna find a way to get a check though. I give him that.
He'll be 33 in July.
Yeah.
And you gotta think that 2011 seemed like yesterday, bro.
Tyrann Mathieu was 2011. What was Tyrann Mathieu?
12.
It's 2012. Shit, he's still kicking.
Still kicking, bro. We crossing over, man. 2020s, man. But yeah, man. So Taxstone got found guilty, man, of manslaughter.
A couple other charges.
Couple of other charges, but that was the big one.
He got 7 felonies altogether.
Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. Hey, man, like I said, man, a lot of this shit could have been avoided.
On both sides, yeah.
Yeah.
Mainly his side.
Again, prayers of banging his family.
Yeah.
I know they probably, feel relieved, that justice was, served and,
Nothing gonna bring them back, but at least they got some type of clarity.
Seeing people discussing how much time Tax may get, how much he might not get. It's gonna be tough.
Honestly, I'm just waiting till sentencing. I can't really get into the whole theory about what he getting or not. I was watching
next month.
I was watching the Star Report, and it was the dude from Sub-Zero, the Sub-Zero DVDs. He's the one that's been doing the commentary as far as the court.
Okay.
So
shout out to Sub-Zero. I remember him.
He was basically breaking it down like nobody really knows exactly who he's gonna get. I mean, we do know that he got at least 7 years credit. That's all we can really say.
Yeah.
That's all he really say.
That nigga's really been in jail for 7 years now. That's crazy. That is crazy.
That's crazy.
He got locked up MLK Day 2017. I remember that shit.
That was right after the Meek Mill interview.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. So I mean, that's all I can really say, man. Like I said, I can't really get into the theories. I don't know. That shit just the whole like you said, man. It's a whole lot of shit that could have been avoided. Like you say, bro was 33 when he passed. That was 7 years ago. He's supposed to be 40 now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I can really say, man. Like in the end, what was accomplished in the end?
Nothing.
Because we say this all the time. Taxstone had the world at his hands.
Mm-hmm.
There's not been nobody from like the urban demographic to go really head to head with Joe Rogan like that. It was Taxstone.
Mm-hmm.
Every Monday, who's on Joe Rogan's ass. So, just seeing how the landscape of podcasting and content creation has evolved since he went in to now.
That's 7 years.
It's probably like the biggest what if, because he really had, like I say, he had the world in his hands, bro. Like, we don't know what he could have been doing at this point if he had just, stayed the course. So,
how you feel about Troy Ave and his diss tracks, dropping diss tracks throughout this whole shit?
I can't really say nothing about it. I mean, the game is the game.
Oh, he been packing other people up yesterday too.
Yeah, the game is the game.
He was going in on Budden. He was going in on somebody else. He was going in on for anybody who had something to say about him and shit.
And that's why
that was on his podcast.
That's why I'm gonna say this. This is why when it comes to media and shit like that, a lot of you dudes need to learn how to be neutral. Just neutral on some shit. There's no reason for y'all to be picking sides. Like Star said this too, because Star
has always been like that.
Star was on Taxstone podcast. Star has always been vocal about him having in-person run-ins with Troy Ave. He always said like
he said he talked to him.
He tell both of them. I don't have a side on neither one. I don't fuck with neither one of y'all equally. He said that. And I believe Star when he say that.
I remember when Star said that when he got invited to 50 Cent's house, he declined it because he didn't want rappers or artists
to feel like they can just invite them to shit. Yeah.
It's like, because I'm going to be objective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get it. I probably honestly do the same thing.
Because now 50 might be looking at, well, you can't really critique me like that. I had you in my house. Well, really, it don't work like that because I still have a job to do.
Yeah.
So if my job entails me critiquing you, I'm going to have to critique you.
Yeah.
The same thing we was talking about with Tristan Thompson on Draymond Green podcast.
We'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that, okay. But yeah, like, it's the same thing. It's like, just because I might bump shoulders with you or you might feel like it's a certain thing, I still have a job to maintain.
I think that's the best way for media members to move, honestly. Like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with forming relationships with artists if y'all genuinely have a relationship, but it can't be on the basis of, okay, you interviewed me. This is
now
how
we
met.
friends.
If we are genuinely have met, you got to understand. Yeah, we genuinely met, but I have a job to do.
Got a job
but
to
honestly, I probably would have moved. That was actually a gem that started, because if you think about it, you always in the clear. Mm-hmm. You don't have to have those awkward interactions
now
with artists.
Since he started saying something about him, he can't feel no way because I've been consistent with it.
And that boils back to the Mano and B. Dot conversation on the podcast.
He felt the way
like you felt entitled for me backing you because we cool.
And y'all was recording that shit at one of his personal residences. So now you feeling like he gotta give it up a certain way. No, he still had to be B-Dot.
Yeah, they say you could have kept that.
I'm glad he stood
on that square.
I'm glad he did that because that's needed. That's the problem. A lot of these dudes be feeling like because they invite you to a studio session or they you in a sex with them or something.
Album release party
or some shit like that. You gotta always be on their side, and that's not fair. That's not fair to everybody else in your realm.
Facts. I get it, bro. Like that's the best way to move, honestly, bro. It's the best way to move because you always be in the clear. But like I said, it's unfortunate. I mean, I ain't mad at Troy for dropping his diss records.
It is what it is. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, it would have been the other way. Yeah. So it is
just in a podcast format.
Yeah, just in podcast. It is what it is. It is what it is, bro.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
But a lot of you can't I get Joe's gripes with him, but honestly, this is my honest
opinion.
What was
Joe's gripe? Like, what was his thing?
He just feel like he's a goofy. He's a doof. But I mean
you can feel like that,
it's
but
a separate situation.
It's a separate situation. Your personal feelings don't have to.
And I feel like he's only saying that because he fuck with Tax.
Yeah.
But honestly, bro, I don't see why people dislike that nigga.
It's to me.
I feel like y'all started disliking him because Taxstone said it was cool to dislike him.
Ja Rule shit. Because niggas fuck with Troy Ave before they found out Taxstone didn't like.
That's how I look at it. I was like, bro, what's this? Why everybody don't like Troy Ave? I ain't got no reason to dislike that nigga.
I have not to the level that Taxstone did.
Yeah. No, they had real
they got real
shit, but I can't attach myself to that. I don't know
about that. I'll be real. I used to listen to the nigga music.
The nigga can rap.
He can rap. The thing that kind of got me off him was how he was kind of running around with the media shit, especially after he dissed Capital Steve's and shit like that. Like it was a lot. It was just a lot that was going on around that time. And even then, like I never was like fuck Troy Ave. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just more so like I just don't really have a reason to listen to him every day like that. Like that's all it was with me.
I feel you. But yeah, man, just praise everybody involved. I mean,
yeah.
Hope both sides find peace. Honestly, I just hope after all this, both sides just find peace. Niggas stay out each other way, and yeah, I know it's a relief for Tax that this shit is finally over, and he just got to deal with what he got to deal with.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Don't know if Troy do his 1 year. So
according to what I read, he don't got to do a year because his testimony was that was it. Like he testified and he only got to do you're right, the 1 year.
Yeah. So I don't know if he'll get time credit for when he sat down for them few months.
Okay.
So then even then it might be 6 maybe.
Add that. And even then, shit.
The rest might be like some
house arrest.
Community. Yeah, he might put on house arrest.
Well, shit, he was already on house arrest. So shit, they might credit.
They might credit that.
Yeah,
you never know.
All that. You never know.
That shit wild. So some other wild news that hit the TL yesterday. Jonathan Majors got arrested for assault, domestic violence. Situation. Domestic violence situation, strangulation. Slapping a woman. Allegedly, the story is, they was in the car. She saw that, he was texting another woman. She went to grab his phone, and he smacked her, and then he pulled choked her.
He pulled the CD Lamb times at 80. That's what he did.
Yeah.
Draft night CD Lamb times.
If 80. Y'all don't know, on draft night, CD Lamb's girlfrient went to reach for his phone.
Went to reach for that phone on draft night.
She grabbed it, but he grabbed it back.
He grabbed the hand. And then he was like, "Hey, we on camera now, right?" He gave her that look like, "Hey."
And then he did the little stir, like, no, not the girl. He did it like,
yeah. I'm gonna put it right back where it was. Don't touch that shit again.
Yeah, facts. But I don't know, man, because it's been a lot of conversations around the Jonathan Majors lately. He's been doing this thing in the movies. So anything hasn't been really confirmed yet. I mean, his reps say, it's not true. He's denying it. So, we just have to wait to see what the details come out.
I just know this for sure. I saw TMZ with a very telling tweet, and that just let me know.
Oh, I got it right here.
One thing about it, TMZ, if TMZ gets some lobby footage or something, it's over.
You talking about the one where somebody had a tweet some months back about a particular actor? Or is that what you talking about?
Okay, I saw that, but I saw TMZ had one this morning. They was basically saying how it went down outside of a car. So if that lets me know TMZ might be inching closer to some footage.
Oh.
So if we get some footage, then
man,
I don't know what to say. That's all I can say. That's all I can really say.
I want to say
because they say it spilled out of a car into some
I
other.
want to say something else, but I'm gonna wait until we get more details. Yeah. But I think you know what I want to get into.
Okay.
As regards to the temperature regarding that causes. Well, there's this tweet that said there's a particular actor. This is February. This is Valentine's Day actually. There's a particular actor relatively new on the scene who Twitter violently falling head over heels for who in actuality is a vicious, cruel, abusive human being, both professionally and in his personal life, and every new viral thirst tweet about him drives me insane. So when this news came out, they quote tweeted on the allegations and shit like that.
But you know what? And you know, okay, I don't have a problem with bro tweeting that, but you know, I think shit like that be on some Matt Barnes shit too, man. Like put a name on that shit, bro. It's like when the whole remember how
I don't like that neither.
Put a name on this shit.
Put
like
a name
if you gonna
jump out the window, jump out it full fledged, bro.
How Monique said, keep that shit on the playground.
That's fine. If you're not ready to go 100% with it and put a name to it, leave it alone.
That'd be my thing.
Don't say shit.
Don't say nothing. Cause now what? Cause now niggas been playing a guessing game since Valentine's Day. Essentially,
now this thing never happened.
It would have
been up in there. It's an actor that's new on the scene.
It's an actor who just out here wilding.
There's a bunch of new actors. Who you talking about?
Who you talking about? If you're gonna tweet that, I don't know what type of following that account got that said that, but I'm pretty sure it might be a accredited account. So I mean, you just making open allegations like that. I think
TMZ gets a video.
If they get a video, I think they might wait till Monday or Tuesday to drop it. That's how we're gonna start the week off.
Oh man, they got the Draymond Poole shit. That's a closed practice. If this shit is out on the street, somebody had a camera somewhere seeing something.
A camera caught that shit somewhere. They was in New York, right?
Yeah.
A camera caught that shit somewhere.
What do you think happens if it is true to him? Honestly, because you want to give my honest opinion?
What's up?
I don't think that happens to him. Especially if she white. Now, legally, he might have to deal with some shit, but like culturally, he's not getting canceled, bro.
He's not getting canceled, but I mean, at the end of the day, culturally, we can't protect him when he try to get a role somewhere. So that Marvel shit, all that shit might be dead.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I might be in the minority on this. Right. I don't know.
So you think he returns as Kang the Conqueror?
Oh yeah. Even if it is true.
Okay.
I could be wrong though.
I saw niggas say shit that Marvel shit. Dad, he gonna be on BMF season 3. That's what I saw.
I don't know, man. We'll see.
That's what I'm seeing out here. But I mean, you never know though.
You never know. You never know. I don't know.
You know, niggas do get certain type of passes and grace, but you never know, man.
That shit hit the TL like a windstorm. I said,
I saw it. I was like, oh,
niggas watching Final Four games, UFC fight. This shit.
I'm watching the UConn game. And I'm like, oh, that should say breaking news. Jonathan Majors. I'm like, oh, okay.
You already know some of the women got in their bag.
Hey,
some of them got though, especially the ones who they find them attractive.
They was think pizza last night.
And they was getting them jokes out there. That was like, oh, y'all doing all this for a nigga who look like this in their face and he just got a 6-pack. It's getting thick on the TL.
Hey, man.
You know that's going to be a discourse amongst the women, though. Always. You know that's going to be. Ain't going to be us. Always. It's not going to be us. That's why I said I'm waiting to see when everything come out how this shit really going to play out for sure. Because they going to be the ones having the conversation, not us.
Mike, if it's actual footage of the situation.
Because if it's footage, it might be bad for him for real.
Might be bad.
It might be bad for him. Depending on if he's on video choking that woman.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. It's just like the Ray Rice shit. Niggas didn't really know this.
Oh no, he was good. He was supposed to play.
He only got one game.
1 game suspension.
Niggas didn't know the severity of the situation until that video dropped.
And it dropped that Monday.
It dropped Monday.
Okay, you know what's so crazy? That was the day he was supposed to join the team for practice.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. If it's footage, it's going to drop either tomorrow or Tuesday.
You know how TMZ get down.
That's what I say. If there's footage, TMZ has it already. That's what I'm saying. And that's why I said that tweet. I said that tweet was very
How much
telling.
that video going for?
For Jonathan Majors, bro, at this point, that shit got to be at least $500,000.
$500,000? $500K?
$500K wired immediately. Facts.
Don't play no games. I need that wire immediately.
I need that wired.
Hit a route and vacate.
Mike, I need to see not a pending in my
account.
Not a pending.
I was just about to
I don't need to see a pending. I need to see green. TMZ Enterprises has wired you $500,000. That's crazy that we talking about that in that light, but that's the going rate.
That's the reality.
That's the reality, bro. Like,
so you think somebody hit TMZ? Hey, 500.
I got it. What if them boy be like, hey, I got 5 minutes of footage. I need $500,000 for
Oh,
each
if it's
minute.
5 minutes, it's an M.
Oh, it's an M?
For 5 minutes, yeah. Something like that.
You're right. That's a lot of footage. That's a lot of footage. Yeah, you're right. That's crazy.
If that shit happen outside a car, ooh-wee. Mo, if there's video, it might be over for him. It might be. Or take him a while to get back.
If his footage is going to be is he going to have to...
Now that I think about it, if Tiger went through what he went through for cheating...
With no footage.
With no...
There's no footage.
Cheating.
All you have is voicemails for Tiger. You just have voicemails. He was just a freaky man. He ain't beat
no women. He ain't take no pussy. Nothing.
He ain't take nothing. Everybody, it was all consensual. But they tried to railroad that man over consensual sex. A black man choking on a white woman on video? That Marvel shit over.
Cool. You see what Umar said, right?
What did he say? Because he not gonna say much. He's not gonna say much, but he's gonna say something.
All right. So Umar said, "Snow Bunny?" ? I'm standing with my brother on this unless he is proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. He's the strongest black alpha male in Hollywood right now. This could just be schemed to feed into toxic masculinity narrative pushed by the radical feminists and rainbow gangers.
Oh my God.
Umar's crazy, bro.
Oh my God, dude. He's the strongest alpha male in Hollywood right now. Damn, so Denzel ain't the alpha male no more? This is the OG.
I think he's speaking from like
a new generation. Damn, so Michael B. Jordan pussy out here.
You crazy, bro.
That's what he's saying.
Jonathan done had some good movies. I ain't gonna lie.
He done did some good roles. He been on the run since Lovecraft.
Harder They Falls, fire.
Yeah.
Harder They Falls, fire, bro. You bodied that shit. So I mean, yeah, we'll see. Knowing TMZ, they gonna drop that shit tonight or tomorrow.
I'm saying
if there is video, if there ain't video, he'll be all right.
If it's no video,
he'll be all right.
You know, he'll be all right. But you know, that tweet was kind of telling to me. That's all I'm saying.
Damn, that's wild, bro. Damn, that tweet was telling, bro. I don't know, man. It just seemed like when these niggas be hitting their peak, man, some shit happens, bro.
Happen, man. That's why I don't know, man. You just gotta. I don't know, man. I can't even blame it on just who you date, because that could happen if you was dating anybody. You just gotta, like the same shit with John Morant, man. You just gotta know what's at stake, man. You know, you gotta know where you came from and where you're trying to go. And
a lot of shit's not worth it, bro.
A lot of shit not worth it, bro. Because I mean, not for nothing, bro.
You're gonna have your arguments with women, but never. Ever
not when
let it get to a point,
especially in that position, bro.
You're not tricking me out my position.
You're not tricking me, bro. Go take the phone. I don't give a fuck. Take it.
Yeah, I get a new one.
I don't give a fuck.
And I'm me at the end of the day. What you gonna do? You gonna leave or you gonna stay? Because that's the reason why you grabbing my phone. You looking for a reason to stay or you looking for a reason to go?
Bro, like, take the fucking phone. You either gonna stay in this car or not after that. Take the shit. Take it.
You ain't gonna have me jammed up.
Go through this bitch. I'll go.
You ain't gonna have me jammed up.
You gonna stay in this car after you make these scrolls, or you gonna ride out, or what's up? Man, because I'm with you right now, right?
Yeah.
That's it. Since I'm with you, but I'm not gonna get my ism back right now.
You gonna have your moments. They say some shit, have you mad, but you can't react in no physical manner, bro. No. Speaking of, real quick, because I don't want to spend too much time on that nigga Tyrese. I ain't got no sympathy for that nigga, man.
What exactly happened with Tyrese?
Man, the boy, she was sitting on there playing with his head, massaging his head, and she was like originally how he wasn't his type. His type is actually Paul Walker. And he got the look on his face like, stop.
She was for real when she said that? Like,
I don't know, but I could believe it. Because all the back and forth, them two,
that's the same, like the younger chick?
Yes, the same chick.
Oh, yeah. That chick got him in a fucking torture rack.
Like, exactly, bro. Yeah. Guess what?
But didn't he say,
he ain't leaving?
Didn't he say, like, he with her, but he's still in love with his ex-wife?
At one time, that was a thing, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Them boys fully together. They're back together now because they had their little breakup phase.
Him and the younger chick?
Yeah.
Okay.
She bad now, but no.
Not for all that.
Not for all that, no. I'm sorry, bro. And he ain't leaving.
I know, man. Jody,
he's not leaving, Mo.
Jody got to get together, man.
He's not leaving. He's not leaving that girl. He love that girl. Look at all that shit they done been through, man. You think her saying something like that is he choosing to stay? Yeah, that's disrespectful for one.
Yeah, that's disrespectful as fuck. Hey, man.
All right, then we'll go ahead and find you another Paul. Then go ahead. Why you over here? Saying shit like that is unnecessary in my. I always feel like that shit is unnecessary. When you with somebody and you say, "Oh, you originally wasn't my type," relationship over.
Yeah, that shit is over.
Relationship over,
bro. Because
I'm always at the overcompensate.
What we doing here? Like,
you're not my type.
I'm your. You know what? Never mind. Because I was about to get in another bag. I'm about to bring up some.
Because the women who with men who not they type, you know they do. They shut the fuck up.
I was about to bring up another couple out here right now, but I'm gonna chill. So yeah, that shit is disrespectful though.
I think I know what you talking about.
Yeah, y'all knew who I'm talking about.
That nigga Tyrese paying $10,000 a month for child support, playing around with this child.
He trying to go back home. That's why he said shit about his ex. He's trying to get back home. That's $120,000 a year. He trying to get back home.
That's a lot of fucking
for him. Money. They need to do Fast and Furious 20. They need to already have that greenlit for him.
Yeah, because he don't be singing no more.
Yeah, he don't. He'll do a show every now and then, but you know.
That's a funny nigga, man.
Now, Black Tie is funny though. I fuck with Black Tie when he not on his, getting punked out on by his woman type shit. But
that nigga be getting punked by that girl, man.
Yeah, he do. He be getting punked out. During the pandemic, she had that nigga in a torture rack. Like,
because remember they had the last thing was about like how she would wear something or something like that, or it's like, bro, like she know what she doing, man.
She got that nigga.
But you know what they do? They look at the long captions and then them two looking off in the sunset on the beach and shit. Like, bro, y'all better stop following up behind these celebrity couples.
Y'all don't know what's going on when they put these phones down.
It's the hairline and baby hair for me. That shit just okay. Tyrese, I'm gonna tell you right now, brother. It's a lot of things out here.
It's a lot of things.
It's a lot of things, and
she fine now. Don't get it wrong. She fine as hell.
Beautiful. My thing is, I think he forget that he Tyrese.
I think that's what it is too.
That be my thing, because I listen to Godfrey podcast, and Godfrey be talking about his highs and lows in dating, and he had one of his homeboys in there. He be like, bro, like you forget. I think a lot of times with us men, we forget who we are sometimes.
We do. If we get caught up in our feelings with a woman,
we'll dumb it down.
We'll dumb it down. Yeah, I done been there.
That's why we say this amongst ourselves. A man love kind of more pure when it comes to dating, because we let a lot slide for the sake of, overall love. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I done been down kind of bad just on the like tip, thinking that shit was love, my nigga. Like,
yeah,
niggas done been there. Like, you got to sit back. You be like, damn, bro, like, I'm not doing this with this other chick. I'm not doing it with this chick, but I'm doing it with this. Oh, no.
And then you start comparing. Yeah. So, damn, what the fuck was about her? Nah, I'm fucked up out here. I got to get my shit together. Like,
Yeah. So, like, hold on now. Like, I'm letting you slide with, communicating in a certain way. Yeah.
A through Z, I'm letting you slide with.
All right.
So, yeah. I mean,
you do got to remind yourself sometimes
niggas forget who they are, man. Tyrese probably got to get together, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that shit wild. Tyrese, you got to get that shit together. I want better for that nigga,
because for what it's worth, Tyrese unk status now. You know?
Oh, you like 45?
He mid-40s, about to be 50. He unk status at this point.
For sure.
He unk status, man. So you need to get his shit together.
Yeah, man. Tighten up, brother. Tighten up. So y'all think this Tekashi 6ix9ine shit was real, man?
I know, man. I'm hearing he got jumped because he dissed the Puerto Rican baseball team. That might have some validity, bro. Because them niggas didn't look black. They looked like they was mixed up with some shit. Was beating his ass.
Somebody finally said, "Fuck it, we gonna get this."
Fuck it, we gonna get him.
It could have been real, but to me, you never know what that nigga. You never know. That shit was safe. Where does he go anywhere? I don't care if it is a gym without security like that.
He had no security in the
gym.
And
he in L.A. Come on, man.
That was in Florida.
Oh, it was in Florida.
That was in Florida. Yeah. So I saw somebody had actually posted. They was in the same gym. They was like, "Damn, that's Tekashi over there on the Stairmaster." And then He get beat up in the bathroom. So
all right, them boy put the beats down on that.
They put the beats on that boy. They put the beats. When that dude kicked him, I was like, oh, that's a rib right there.
Has he said anything since then?
I haven't seen anything.
I ain't get that shit no burn. I'm like, man, that shit look like some stage shit.
Nah, they was kicking that nigga in the face and shit. Like they was beating his ass.
So, yeah, that blow to the ribs look like he definitely.
That's a rib. That's a fracture right there.
Fact.
His face did look fucked up.
No, it was. When he got up, his shit was swollen out. He looked like
bleeding.
He looked like when you get beat up on Street Fighter and they be counting down, like, you know. Yeah. So I don't know, man.
I don't know. Looking like Ricky Smiley off Friday After Next.
I saw they was like, I saw a little Boosie like, we need to get these dudes a GoFundMe and shit. And I'm like,
for what?
For what?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
they haven't even been prosecuted or arrested or nothing. Anyway,
we need to start
niggas ain't going to jail.
We need to start rewarding the real ones. That's what he said.
Oh, okay. But nigga, don't you? All right, bro. Why we gotta start a GoFundMe, bro?
Boosie is a funny nigga, man.
For all in all, you could have hit them boy on your own and hit them with something. But why we gotta pay them boys?
Come on now.
That mean more than you than me.
I don't care enough.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about it. So why we gotta pay that man?
No, that shit it didn't affect me at all.
What if the nigga that beat up Tekashi don't even like niggas?
Exactly.
All right.
Now,
money.
All right.
It's layers to everything.
Boosie a funny nigga because I was on the reel page the other day and the first reel I seen, because I don't be on the reels like that on IG. First reel I see, this nigga was at a food truck in Minneapolis. I'm like, oh, this is real Louisiana food. People in the back waiting to get their food, but he right there eating the shit, talking to the dude. You got some good shit here.
I'm like,
and I get it though, because
that fuck out the way.
That's a lot of exposure for dog. Yeah. You know, his food truck and shit. But them boy was in the back waiting on their food, and this nigga Boosie just standing. Oh yeah, this some real good shit right here. He's like, here, try the sauce. Real
nigga.
Boosie is a funny nigga though.
Nah,
man.
Boosie is funny.
He is a funny nigga.
Shit, I just saw him. He was scolding Tootie because Tootie was like, yo, I got the Scat Pack. This shit a foreign. And Boosie was like, nigga, that shit ain't no fucking foreign, nigga. Like, nigga, I'm the one that put Dodge on the map, which is kind of true.
He did.
I got the sickest Dodge, man. Y'all's 30 miles.
The Charger?
I got the sickest Charger, yeah.
When the Charger first came, that was 06.
But you got to think, Boosie been riding Magnums and shit. Boosie been on that shit, man.
He put Magnums on the map for sure.
He put Magnums.
I'm going to tell you. I didn't like the Magnum when I first.
I didn't like it at first too.
Man, I was
a glorified station wagon. That's what it was to me.
I did. I'm a sucker for. I love a wagon.
Oh yeah, you do like a wagon. You do.
But the Magnum is sick. I like the Magnum.
I mean,
I like it now.
I just feel like if you're gonna have speakers in your car, give me something that's gonna extend it away.
That's the purpose. You're right.
You know
it's basically a speaker bed. It's a speaker bed. It's
100%.
You're right.
So I'm a sucker for bass, and that's why I fuck with
that
wagons.
Zoom video, when he had them Chargers,
it was going crazy.
And then after that, I could not turn my head without seeing the Charger around
Charleston.
Let's
not forget that Panorama came out right after the Magnum because Porsche was like, damn, these niggas will buy.
They extended the Carrera. That's basically a Panamera is extended Carrera. You're right.
And I remember because that nigga AJ Green dropped that shit right when the shit came out.
That was right when he got drafted.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, boy, that shit raw.
I'm going to tell you right now, it went from Caprices pulling up at 4 o'clock to them Chargers pulling up at 4 o'clock get them girls. Real shit. Them Chargers came on. When the Zoom video, that shit dropped October 06, I remember. November, December, and the rest of that year, it was Chargers galore.
Niggas were dropping base models with kits on them.
Facts. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's before niggas really got hip to, hey, you just need to go ahead and get the other model, bro. Don't put the kit on the V6, bro. Just go ahead and,
Shout out to Boosie, man, for putting Chargers in
But
Magnums
that nigga Tootie, he saw hurt in the back. He was like, nigga,
because it's not a foreign nigga. It's American made.
I mean, but technically, because the Scat Pack engine is made in Mexico, and they make the overall car in Otranto, in Ontario, Canada. But Dodge is an American car. That's an American car.
That's like saying, dog, all the parts are not made over here.
Exactly.
All the parts are not made over here. Yeah. So that's like saying, unless it's Hyundai, Honda, bro, it's like, it's American, bro. It's American. I don't care where they get the engine from. I don't care where they get the engine from.
Yeah, Dodge is an American car to me. It's an American muscle car.
Yeah. Sorry. No, we're not doing that. I get it, but nah. You know who really be doing anything with the cars though? Audi, man.
Yeah, Audi sick.
Audi be having some shit.
I love Audi.
I ain't gonna lie now. If I wasn't BMW gang, I might go fuck with them niggas.
Right.
But I'm BMW gang, though. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with them niggas. I be seeing they be having that debate on the TL2 about Mercedes and BMW. Mercedes got some shit now, but I like BMW better. I'm sorry. I done test drove a Mercedes before, too. But
let me ask y'all a quick question. This is off of the record. Would y'all go to church to hoop on a team? Like, if to get in the door, would you go to church with something like it's really like she's heavy on the God shit? You know what I mean?
Like you go to church with her, or you go
yeah,
to church?
Am
I subscribing to doing like? Am I subscribing? Or I'm just going with her. Just
my question is, I'm going to church with her, or I'm going to church specifically to find her.
No, to go with her. Like, all right, so you hoop on the shorty, and you're like, yeah, you know, what you doing Sunday? Oh yeah, I go to church. You trying to go? You know what I mean? Like every Sunday, like in order to kick it with shorty, basically.
I can't do that every Sunday.
You gotta go to church with her every Sunday.
I mean, if she's a church goer, and this is like, you know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't do it.
No,
that's plain. That's plain. I know people take that religious shit serious.
Very serious.
She would have to understand, hey, I will never stop you from going, but I cannot subscribe to your lifestyle. No, I can't do that.
Now, if I was on my early 20s slime ball type shit, I'm in there.
You got that look in his eye. You gonna do that, huh?
Chill on me. This ain't got nothing to do with me. This is a question to the pod.
She'd have to understand. I respect
her views, but I don't play around with that shit.
So what if I mean?
It's always a so what. What's up, Drew?
Okay, no, I respect that.
This nigga crazy, man.
All right,
I respect that. I just want to know. My bet. Because I mean, that's I'm just saying like, just to say like you find a bad thing and it's like yo, bro, like. Gotta go to dinner, but she's a heavy church goer. Now, if you can see yourself pursuing something with this person, now that's also something that,
But if you're just trying to hoop,
yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
If I'm just trying to hoop, man, I don't think I gotta go to church.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't think I got 3-4 times.
Because then if I say I get what I want after that, and
I ain't going
no more. Like, like you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like. I just want to be real with you and be like, hey man, like I just want to vibe with you. Like I ain't trying to do all this. Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you should respect me just saying that as opposed to me putting on my Sunday's best and then trying to
Sunday best trying to front for the punani.
That's me in my 30s. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that.
Okay.
Now me 10 years ago, I don't know. Like,
I definitely probably would have pulled that off 10 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. Like 10 years ago.
And this is 20. If this is 09, let's take it up to 18 window. Yeah. 18 window, yeah.
18, that's the cutoff though. 2018.
Maybe 19, maybe.
But yeah, I don't know, man.
Okay. So, that's good. Good answers. Good answers.
This nigga Drew crazy, bro.
That's all I can really say on that one.
Okay. Yeah. Bet. That's a good answer. Y'all gave some great answers. Because that's a tricky question, though.
That is tricky. What you doing? You ain't asking what you doing.
We always can say, but it always going to boil back to how bad she look. It's always going to boil back to that.
Yeah.
It's always going to boil back to how fine she is.
I mean, me grown now, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, whatever. Maybe once or twice, I don't mind because, I feel like, I went to a wedding that turned into a whole church service, and I didn't even know, like, this was what they was giving up. I would have just went to the reception. Right. Personally,
Yeah.
She was like a whole like hour 30, bruv. Like, I'm head swinging, bruv. Like, oh, and it's Catholic church too, so it's like you know what I'm saying. Like, that was a long wedding.
Right there.
That was a long wedding.
You can't get in too deep now.
Big up, Catholics, bruv. I don't know how y'all do it.
Yeah,
like for real. That's a long service.
You can't get in too deep with that. You be on some Will Smith shit off that Fresh Prince episode. Remember when he married Shorty just so he get the vox because she was a virgin?
Yeah. That nigga crazy.
You gotta be careful with that shit.
Yeah, but I just, me personally, like I respect a person for their individual selves and their beliefs or whatever. Like, go crazy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but some people really won't deal with you if you don't subscribe to the religious beliefs. And I get it. Like that's not something that they can sacrifice, and I 100% get it. But if she was to express that to me, No, because you playing around with a dangerous game, bro. That could turn dangerous. Like if you acting like you subscribing to her spiritual beliefs, I don't know that's different.
I don't know how serious you take that shit. So yeah,
I can't play around with that.
Because I mean, like you're thinking like full spectrum life, eat, sleep.
Yeah, somebody people dedicate their lives through that shit.
But to catch something around our age now, that's like Ma.
And it depends on age too. I'm gonna throw the age in there.
That's what I'm saying.
The age matters.
But then it's like, bruv, like I don't know. It's a slippery slope because I was, growing up, I was in the church a lot. You know what I mean? As I got older,
you separated from
I prayed to Jah, and that's how I get on through.
I'm more spiritual playing anyway.
You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like I need to sit ties in or watch wake up to watch it on TV or stuff. Like big up to the people who dedicate their lives.
Yeah, much respect, man.
Yeah, that's every Sunday.
Everything that they do has to go through that first.
Facts. So, but I mean, my God is my God. My conversation with my God is my conversations. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
So it doesn't matter if I'm in the church or if I'm sitting here right here in the studio. Like. It's still, I feel like I'm still giving up the same energy. Now, to explain that shit to somebody who's a heavy churchgoer, you know what I mean? They might not see it that way. You know what I mean? And that's one thing. Like, I think sacrificing certain things, and everybody makes a sacrifice when it comes to relationships or like dealing with another person, but also setting your boundaries. So for me, I think that would be one that I'll be like, maybe here and there, I can pull up. You know what I'm saying? But I can't do the Catholic church, bro. I need some drums. I need some clapping. I need all that thing, bro.
I'm saying Catholic church is kind of low-key a horror movie. The movie,
bro, that shit free. That shit is really like just... it was a little draining, respectfully, but that's just because I wasn't brought up that way. You know what I mean? I've been to a Catholic church for a funeral, and I've been for a wedding. And that's the only 2 times I've been.
I never had to go through it, but I've heard stories,
Funerals, oh my God. You clock out, bro. It's 3 hours. No cap, bro.
Shit,
like, you ain't going to work. You was not going to work that day.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But, I just want to ask that question because I just think, that is something that is, as we get older and older, certain things, I mean, I think we can make the sacrifice, but are we willing to make the sacrifice? You know what I mean? And setting our boundaries also, because if Shorty might hoop on you and she could be working for the church. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get niggas to come in and bring more money in. It could be another angle work than that shit. But like I only brought that shit up because it was like I was talking to the shorty while I was shooting pictures and shit, and it was like she was bad and shit, but I didn't expect that conversation to be like, what church you go to? And it's like,
yeah, people usually don't ask questions like that.
I don't got a church.
Yeah,
I don't.
And then I started thinking like, now who sent you?
Oh, you went there.
Who sent you? God sent you. You been watching me? But nah, I just want to ask y'all that question, bro.
Nah, I feel you. Yeah, I can't play around with no shit like that. I'm cool. Yeah, man. So, what was he talking? Oh yeah, that we wrap up that Tekashi shit, man. That shit, man. That
he
nigga
goofy, dog.
Yeah, he goofy, man. That nigga.
You just can't trust anything that comes.
Yeah, you can't trust nothing that come from that nigga side, man. You never know.
Yeah. Until they say that nigga dead, I'm gonna give it burned in. You know what I mean? But other than that, bro, he did too much antics to stick around in the spotlight. Because right after that shit came the video of him yelling at the camera saying how he gives to the poor. No other celebrity gives to the poor.
He always posts that. He'll always post that shit.
I'm saying? My mother ain't never, she ain't come from shit. She ain't had shit. I gave my mother all this and this and that. Like, okay, bruv. But you also took out a whole gang and fucked up a lot of people's lives. So, I mean, tit for tat, bruv.
Yeah, you be antagonizing people on the internet.
You supposed to do that for your mom, nigga. Why you showing us this way? I don't know, man. Goofy.
Very. So Mario Chalmers had some words about LeBron James this week.
Goofy.
Mario Chalmers said that he didn't feel like people, feared LeBron. That's basically, and we ain't really got a deep dive in the comments. That's basically was just his comments. Basically, people didn't fear LeBron. That he brought up Jordan and all this other shit. And then Tristan Thompson went on Draymond podcast and basically was on some, can't believe he said that I would never speak bad about a player that I won a championship with. It just basically spiraled a whole bunch of conversations. Mm-hmm. I do feel like Mario Chalmers was hating a little bit.
He at home board.
Yeah, like where did that shit even come from?
I'm gonna be real. His last attempt was to try to get what the team LeBron was on. I don't know if he was trying to get back on the Cavs 2016 or trying to get back with the Lakers when he was trying to get LeBron to get him on the team basically, and it didn't work. So now 2023, we're here.
That shit wild. I don't get it, man. But that's a lot, though. Niggas fear LeBron. DeMar DeRozan said if we would have had LeBron, we would have won, too. Like,
I wish I had LeBron on my team. He said that.
So I'm going to just say this shit because I'm a Heat fan. Mario Chalmers has always been a hater of LeBron since they fucking won.
Oh, you feel like that?
You feel like that?
100%.
Okay, let's get it.
100%. And to me, it's disrespectful as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
How do you feel like he's always been a hater of him?
Because just off of the dynamic of just off the chemistry, like certain shit, like certain plays, this nigga would be jacking threes when LeBron's wide open. Nigga, you're not the one.
I
can
see that. You see what I'm saying? He always tried to assert himself.
Always try to be like, oh, let me do this crossover, fade away three.
Let me push the issue on this fast break.
Nigga, no, give the shit to LeBron. He's the guy.
You already got D-Wade and LeBron running.
He's the guy. You know what I mean? Play your position. And that's one thing I feel like, again, Mario Chalmers just never knew when to play his position. Mm-hmm. This statement that he made is still him not playing his position.
I did see some shit where they was showing the shot that Ray Allen hit in the finals. What was that, Game 7? Mm-hmm. And it was basically saying, look how open Mario Chalmers was. And he quoted, he was like, yeah, I've been saying.
See what I'm saying?
And I'm like, nigga, like,
it's Ray fucking Allen.
But listen.
The play's on the other side of the court, too.
The play didn't break down for any passes or nothing. That's how the play broke down. When Ray Allen got the ball, he had to shoot the ball.
And right there shows you the jealousy and the hatred that's in this man's heart. You see what I'm saying?
Because they showed a still shot, and they showed right when Ray Allen getting the ball, and it showed like an aerial, and it got Mario Chalmers like this on the other side.
And you know he like being a kid. Give me the ball.
I'm like, nigga, the way that play broke down, it was like maybe
Carlton Banks.
It was maybe like what, a second left?
Yeah, it was like 3-4 seconds left.
When Ray Allen got the ball, he had to shoot the ball.
Yeah,
that's how the play broke down.
Yeah,
so
we had no other chance to throw the ball to you, bro. So what you talking about?
That's the other side of the court.
Come on,
exactly.
Yeah.
So if Ray Allen made that pass, Tim Duncan got 6 rings.
They want the ball in the air. Who's to say somebody would have had closed out?
Come on, man.
You had Kawhi on the court. You had Tim Duncan on the court. You had Ginobili on the court. That ball was going to get stolen or something, bro.
Enjoy the big three. You know what I mean? And just enjoy the big three. That's
all you got to do. It was a hell of a ride, bro.
Like 2 out of 4.
Like, bro, you got a ring. You got 2. You know what I'm saying?
You got hella bonuses.
You in the big 3 now. Enjoy love.
Oh, he plays in the big 3.
Enjoy love.
Yeah, he is in the big 3. Uh-huh.
Like, come on, bro. This shit is crazy, dog. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's crazy, yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that shit was some hating.
You was never going to be the guy.
Yeah.
If LeBron came there, if he didn't come there.
Yeah, I think even when LeBron left, I mean, Chalmers didn't even stay on the Heat that long after that.
You went to Memphis, my nigga.
It was still D-Wade and Bosh team. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You was never going to be that guy.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Play your fucking position. Know your role and shut your mouth.
Right.
Like The Rock said. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Don't be disrespectful. Niggas didn't fear LeBron. Ask Jason Terry that shit. Ask Jason Terry.
Nigga asked me that because when we was up 4-2, I was like, oh, there's no way we losing this game 6.
Come on,
4-1, my bad. 3-1, my bad.
Come on, man.
There's no way we losing.
LeBron had mad body bags on dunking on niggas in Miami. What are you talking? Niggas would clear out the hole,
To
bro.
me, that's the best Miami. That's the best Braun.
So what are we talking about? Niggas banned the black mask at this nigga. Come on, man. Anyways.
Niggas definitely fear Braun, bro.
Come on.
Doing that.
Yeah, we're not doing that shit.
He tried to use the whole, I played with him, so I know. Nah, that's not going to rock with you.
You're on the same team as him. But I guarantee you were standing in that hole. LeBron's coming full speed. What are you going to do?
Niggas get out the way, and you're going to throw that ball. You're going to throw that alley. That's what you're going to do.
Mario Chalmers not standing in the hole. LeBron's driving. What are we talking about?
You're going to get out the way graciously.
I don't get that nigga, man. I ain't get that shit.
I understand.
I'm sorry, Rio. I'm not with you on that one, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm
not with you with that one.
And I knew Tristan Thompson was gonna hop his ass and say something. I didn't know what platform, but I knew he was gonna say something.
It was interesting to see him even on Draymond's podcast.
I mean, that's the.
I didn't know that they had squashed the situation over there. That's why it was interesting.
Man, listen, they both homeboys.
That's what I was saying.
LeBron James. They both love Braun. So that shit was gonna bring them together. That shit was gonna bring.
That's facts. But I didn't also agree with Tristan's whole angle of never being able to criticize somebody you played with, because that's kind of like on some you can't give nobody an honest critique. I mean, just because I played a game with you, that don't mean you exonerated from me ever pointing out a flaw.
Yeah.
Even if I'm just pointing out a flaw, that don't mean that I don't fuck with you or you're not who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like his whole angle was I would never speak ill on nobody I played with. Mm-hmm. And that let me know, like, you know, even if you was to pursue a media career, you would be biased. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
So it's like, you know, I get it. Like with the context they were speaking in as far as LeBron, like they were right. You know what I'm saying? But Tristan was basically on some shit like I would never speak bad about nobody I played with. Like he made sure he was.
You ain't gotta kill him, bro. But they ask you an honest question, bro. Just give an honest.
Just be real.
Let's be real.
Niggas didn't fear LeBron. All right, dog.
Niggas
that's cap.
LeBron, bro.
That's super cap.
That's cap. Niggas gotta stop that.
They did that fucking pass. Jason Terry had looked fucking. They put that fucking nigga in a meme for a long time.
I remember watching that play break down, and I remember seeing LeBron at half court. I was like, he's about to dunk on this nigga. Mm-hmm. He's about to dunk on this nigga. When I saw D Wade get the ball and he passed to Norris Cole and Norris Cole just I was like, oh, it's over with for this nigga.
Let's not even forget, LeBron cleared a whole human.
Yeah,
on a putback.
That was
dunk.
who. That was.
He was from Durham, actually.
That's Lucas.
John Lucas. Yes. Yeah, he cleared this man.
He jumped over this nigga.
I remember that game.
Come on, bro. On a putback. Or it was an alley.
That was an alley. A fast break alley.
Come on, bro.
And he caught this shit. Like, come on, man. Like,
John Lucas was. I remember that. That was the Bulls. That's what Derrick Rose was. Mm-hmm.
Crazy shit is that nigga went to. Speaking of church, that nigga went to my church in Durham as kids. Yeah, that's crazy as fuck.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, your Huskies, man, Final Four.
Hey, that
y'all
Zaga,
niggas looking like y'all about to take that shit.
That Zaza pack was really good last night. That's all I can really say.
Y'all niggas smoked.
I did not know we was gonna cut that ass like that. We had Timmy out there.
Shit, y'all won by like what 30?
We beat them by 30 points. You know?
I did.
82-54. God damn.
We put foot to ass and kept it there. I didn't know we was gonna be that dominant, but we've been kind of dominant the whole. You know, when we lost in the Big East tournament and we came back first round, we kind of set the tone and we just been riding that wave because we lost to Marquette in the quarterfinals of the Big East. And I was like, you know what? I ain't even tripping off that. Let's just get to the dance. We came in first round, cutting ass. Second round, cutting ass. Last night, cutting ass. We here. That's all I can really say.
Gonzaga struggled their last game.
Yeah, they won. They when they beat UCLA.
Mm-hmm.
They beat them with the buzzer beater.
Mm-hmm. So I was like, I don't know.
But it's still Gonzaga at the end of the day. You still got to get them, you know.
Nah, I don't.
Nah? Okay.
Nah. Right. They look like a different team this year. You know what I mean? Like they had their big guys.
They didn't, besides the Timmy dude, they ain't really been no studs. There's no studs.
They're not winning no natty.
There's no studs over there.
Them niggas going to continuously be ranked top 5 and not win shit.
Yeah.
So y'all will be playing the winner of Miami and Texas, and then FAU will play the winner of San Diego State and Creighton.
FAU is crazy.
I did not know FAU was going to beat Kansas State.
I didn't even know Creighton was in the Elite 8.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. Them boy beat Kansas State. That was a good game.
Niggas were trying to get on De'Aaron Fox because he was like the talent kind of dropped off in college basketball.
I have seen somebody else said that recently. I can't remember who, but a lot of people have been. I mean, we had the conversation surrounding college basketball, like the allure. You know, people. The last time I think we really was in tune with college basketball was that 2019 year, when Zion was at Duke, and then we had our back and forth with North Carolina that year. That tournament run was, but other than that, if it ain't really no marquee names, it ain't what it used to be.
Nah, I mean,
that's what I'm saying. What like standout name is in Elite 8? Like, let's be real. Like,
ain't none.
Yeah,
it's about the team more so.
It's about the programs more than the player. Yeah.
And see, like that, I felt like that's the whole tournament was not like a week. It's a must watch.
They tried to make bruh from Kansas State.
Yeah, it wasn't a must watch.
They made bruh from Kansas State like the Cinderella story, the point guard.
Right.
I will say though, last year when we had our run, Duke and North Carolina, that Final Four game was a big Final Four.
That was a game. That was a big game.
That was a big game. It turned out
out of that, like there was even with coming into the draft, like. There's no real like standout players come out of college.
I mean, for me, it was like
or they coming from the G League.
Coming from
yeah. Like for me, it was like Duke had a hell of a season for post Coach K year one. You know what I mean? No losses.
Who's y'all coach now?
He's a former Shire. Yes.
Shire. Okay.
So we did lose no home games. We won the ACC. That's cool, but that's not nothing to be like. boy, did y'all see Duke last night? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's not.
It was nothing.
That's
that was
good for a lot of programs, but that's
when
not.
y'all lost second round.
Yeah, to Tennessee.
Tennessee.
But that shit was crazy though because we got in foul trouble early. Point guard 3 fouls.
That's what happened. Yeah, that's what happened.
But I mean, they also Tennessee had a squad of like fucking monsters, bro. There's some big dudes, bro. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was.
I think this Final Four going to be interesting because of the ranking standpoint.
Yeah.
So because you got, FAU a 9 seed. You see what I'm saying? Then San Diego and Creighton, that's a 5 and 6. Texas is 2, Miami's 5. I think Miami might beat Texas though. Them niggas been wrecking shit.
It's possible.
I think we'll have Miami versus UConn, and then we'll see, man. We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see. Pro days wrapped up. I think Anthony Richardson is the last one. So I'm gonna say this right now, Panthers fans, please don't take this bait with this Anthony Richardson shit. Like I understand we saw a tweet
that's that boy from Florida, right?
Yeah, there was a tweet that went crazy amongst Panthers Twitter last week talking about how his parents was told, to look for condos in Charlotte. Hey man, listen, man. And I feel like I know what they was doing with that. It's like, I understand, bro. Like, we don't really get the national coverage like that, but media members still don't got to put out certain shit to get the fan base riled up. Like, can we enjoy the process of having the number 1 pick?
Yeah.
Especially when we have these quarterbacks that we can choose from. Like, just
what do you think how y'all should be like carrying on with this since y'all
as far as media?
Just media and just overall fandom.
I mean, if media really don't know, they don't put out no shit that's make it look like, okay, they sit on this guy. If you saying they told this man's family to look for condos, say it for the other 2.
Right.
Say it for the other 2 to just leave the suspense.
Because
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, CJ was talking to McCown, and McCown was like, maybe when you come to Charlotte, we can play horse.
Yeah, exactly.
Why that didn't go viral like that?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That one there because people was shit because we don't want Anthony. You get what I'm saying? So they saying certain shit for a reason. I get it, but I still think we gonna get CJ Stroud or Bryce Young either way. I think they're set on those 2. The trade back shit is bait for the Texans to give up some draft capital, but they ain't gonna do that if they know one of the 2 gonna be there. But
I think y'all should just stick with number 1 and just take
CJ, man, and just be over with it. Or if we get Bryce, this shit is not that deep. Don't think too deep on this shit. We done been filling out the roster. We got DJ Chark. We done got Adam Thielen. We making them right moves.
I got that boy from Carolina for tight end. Bryce.
No, Hayden
Hurst. Hayden Hurst.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Hayden Hurst. Yeah, I like that pickup. 3-year deal. So I mean, we got Thielen on 3-year deals. Chark went. Yeah, dog. CJ and pack this shit up. And the rest of y'all don't get riled up in all this other pointless shit that the media be putting out there, man. April 27th is going down. That's all I got to say.
That's draft night, man.
Yes, sir. Drew, y'all boys in the play for Lamar Jackson?
They get on my fucking nerves. I can't. They need to go ahead and make this shit happen, man. Go ahead and give us that
Lamar
number.
Go ahead and get him an agent now, man.
He need to. This shit's spiraling out of control, man.
Yeah. And I don't want it to wait, too long to not make.
The draft coming up.
Come on, man. Now this shit's stupid. Like, are we going to get
the Ravens don't want to pay him? It seemed like he don't want to be there no more. Let's just go ahead and cut the ties, man.
Just need to go ahead and get the Aaron Rodgers shit done.
I don't know what's taking that so long neither.
They waiting to sign OBJ? What are they saying? Because he said he want OBJ or somebody.
He need to go ahead and take what he can get at this point. And it's not due to his ability. It's due to his injury history.
Yeah, coming off 2 ACLs back to back.
Yeah, I heard that he declined the $20 million a season shit. Me personally, I believe he wants something around that because he doesn't want to continue to play on 1-year deals. I do know he wants to be somewhere for long term, so he could be settled in on a place. But whatever that number is, my nigga, like if you can get him between 12 to 15 a season, take it, bro.
Yeah.
OBJ declined $20 million a season. That's what you're saying?
He said that was a lie. He said he ain't asked for $20 million a season, which I kind of believe is kind of like, I don't know, bro. You might have asked for that shit. But if somebody offer you 4 years, 12 to 15 a season, take it, bro. Take it.
That's not bad.
Yeah, you coming off back-to-back injuries, significant ones. ACLs on the same leg. I mean, the workouts and all that shit, it looks good. You look like, but at the end of the day, you have to be available, my nigga.
How did Cam look at Pro Day?
I didn't really deep dive on it, but he said he's looking good. I think he's still hell bent on being a starter. I think that shit is cooked, my boy.
That's cooked. But if that Kansas City shit was true, he need to go ahead and make that happen.
Yeah.
I know.
It'd be a good look.
Yeah, that'd be a substantial.
And not for nothing, he should still be in the league based off his age. I mean, he's not cooked, but as a starter,
that's cooked. You just gotta accept a different role.
You gotta accept that. I know he be running with the campaign. Ain't 32, bro. Listen,
that's true. But now
they're not gonna go
you're
back.
You're not a how you say it. You're not a substantial starter. You're just not a starter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, it is what it is, man.
Sorry, bro. It is. Joker has been on a tear. Recently, they beat the Bucks last night. Beat the brakes off them, actually.
Mm-hmm. Jeff Green did a crazy poster on y'all.
31, 11, and 6 from Joker. I think he's gonna try to wrap up that. I hit the group chat the other day and I said I think Giannis had the edge, but I don't know. It's between them two, really.
Early this season,
Embiid, it's like, no, bro. Like, I get it, but what Joker is doing, bro, like, and then see he play the Bucks, and I think the next game is Philly. So that's going to be a marquee matchup because, you know, he felt the type of way about Draymond's comments from last year.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, I think Joker's the toughest.
That's what Joel put up like 40 on Draymond.
Like, oh, yeah. He was like, yeah. I'm like, bro, like, listen, that just is what it is, bro. You just got to let your play make it. But if he don't get past the second round, it's going to be a continuous thing.
But, I mean, even I had to deal with this. MVP is a regular season award. You know what I'm saying?
Joker been balling, though.
He been balling. Like, I mean, I at one point I was saying Giannis is the MVP, but, you know, going off, you got to go deeper than your eye test.
Man, listen, I understand people gripe with the 3-roll MVP shit. Trust me, I get it. Like, one of those I didn't feel like he, you know, necessarily
if he was going to give it
deserved.
to Joel, it should have been last year. It should have been last year if he was going to give it to Joel.
But he got him.
You got him.
That ain't got nothing to do with this year, though. This year, I'm judging by this year, and he's the MVP.
This year, Joker's him. He's him.
He got the one. I said he would have to be a clear 1 seed. He's obviously got that wrapped up in the West.
Got that wrapped up.
So it's like
statistically,
he's
He's the best player in the league right now. Statistically,
I test triple double as a center, bro.
As a center, like, come on, bro. Like, come on.
I think he's gonna try to give it to Joel on Monday.
I'm gonna watch,
especially after the last game they played.
I'm watching that.
I think he want to make a
bring on the violence.
Yeah, I think he want to make a statement, bro. I think he wants to make a major statement. Like, these niggas is out here balling. This nigga averaged at 24, 11, and 9.9. So that's 10. That's 10 assists.
That's 10 assists. he's a triple double man, bro.
And no disrespect to Joel. Joel doing his fucking thing, but you just caught up in some tough competition, my nigga. That's just what it is. It's no slight against Joel.
Not for nothing, it was like 4 or 5 niggas
at one point. At one point, yeah.
So it's like, you know.
Yeah, man. So,
you know,
we'll see.
He's your Achilles heel, man. That's all it is. Joker just your Achilles when it comes to getting the MVP. Now, if you don't get the MVP this year, you have to make it your duty to go further in the playoffs than him then.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you can do.
That's all you can do.
You can't control the voters and all that other shit, man. That's just
what you got to show them what they missed out on.
You got to show them, bro. That's all you can do. So, yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got, man. We got anything else, man? I feel like I'm missing something. I think we pretty much got everything, man. I want to say shout out my boy Greg from Sneak This, man. He been holding it down, the closet episodes, doing that shit dolo. If y'all know, you listen to me on this podcast, I always speak about how, you know, speaking for a long time is really not easy. That shit is hard. My nigga been putting out 2-hour plus episodes speaking dolo. So salute to Greg for still pushing.
In his sneaker closet.
Yeah, in the sneaker closet. You know, shout out to him. You know, man, continue to push, my nigga. Keep on going, bro.
You know, since he been talking that shit about not podcasting, like he been in a
different bag.
It
put him in a different bag.
He been really locked in, like just with the overall like quality.
He went up to another level.
Like and I'm like, bro, like this is why I'm like, bro, like just stay the course, bro.
I think honestly that shit happened for a reason. Yeah. It was like, because he just been in a different zone. He only gonna get better.
Like dog elevate his game a whole lot.
Yeah,
and he didn't want to do it no more. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that shit that he said about the likes.
Yeah, that's real shit.
That's some real shit.
Real, because niggas will tag. They'll have an outfit and tag everybody that they wearing. Y'all don't even get a story share. Y'all don't even get a comment. I think one of these brands can't even. So these brands can tweet all day and you know be funny with other brands, but they won't even leave a 100 emoji under your picture.
But guess what though? Let's say, who can I use? Let's say Dylan Brooks drop one laughing emoji under a post. They pinning that.
Yeah. And they sending him free shit. If they already have it.
So I get the gripe. Like, stop tagging these motherfuckers, man. Stop tagging them. Now, if you do it just to do it, you don't care about the like, cool. But that is, to me, honestly,
a lot of these influencers
because I did see a little slick comment under that post talking about, oh, you feel like you old. It's like, no, bro. It's like, it's appreciate. Without us, y'all wouldn't be shit no way.
That's what it comes.
But you can like or repost anything an athlete or influencer do. But the people who really putting money in the pockets,
they get treated like subhumans.
You can't even get a like.
You don't even get a like. Yeah, a like.
A share, all right, cool, understandable. Comment, you can't even double tap when somebody tag your shit.
A like.
But if somebody drop a low laughing emoji, you'll pin that shit. That was some nasty shit that they was doing when that was a thing, bro.
That shit is crazy. Talking about hoop highlights,
all of them, House of highlights,
yeah.
Bleacher, nice kicks. They do it too with certain people.
Yep.
But you tag them in their shit, you can't even get a like.
That shit crazy. That's how they get down though. That's social media, like you know.
That wasn't a bad point at all Greg was making. That was some real shit.
But yeah, shout out to Greg, man. Sneak this podcast, man.
Yeah, man. Niggas holding it down, man. Shout out my niggas in Jacksonville. Random Max still doing their thing, too.
Shout out Random Max family.
Shout out to all the creators out there, man. Y'all, there's some niggas out there, man, who staying consistent with this shit regardless of when they started, man. The goal is just to always be consistent, man. Stay consistent, man. Keep working. If you ain't gonna cheat the shit neither. If you coming in, like I said before, you coming in looking for a quick come up, it ain't gonna happen like that, bro. You got to put out them episodes when you only getting 20 listens, 40. You might spike one week, hit 200, then you go back down to 30, 40. You just got to keep pushing, man. And if the shit gonna hit when it's supposed to, man. And honestly, if you just love it, you gonna do it regardless, man. So I just want to say that, man, because, you know, the shit is a grind, and I think people take that shit for granted, man. Especially when you got the time allotted. You know, so crazy. I was on my boy Twan live pod the other day, listening to an episode he had on there. And these dudes was like, man, if we didn't have families and all this other shit, he said nobody would be fucking with us.
Yeah, you can wake up 6 a.m. and put in 8 hours a day doing this.
Man, listen, and you know that shit. And when he said that, I said, bro, I'm glad you said that because you're supposed to feel that way. You're supposed to feel like ain't nobody fucking with y'all. And that also hit me in the sense like, bruh, at the same time, too, I am fortunate to where I can come here on Sundays like without any responsibilities outside of me. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, niggas will probably be running that shit up, bro. Not saying I'd be worrying about it, but you have to take advantage of the time that you have with this content game, bro. Because it's people who do have the time. If you a 9-to-5 nigga and you ain't got no family and you want to put out content, nigga, you better take advantage of that shit. Things happen. We're living proof. Like, it's sometimes Mo can't be here. You know, shit happens. You know, because his daughter. It's nothing. It just things happen. That's what you gotta do. So when he said that, I'm like, damn, bro. Like, y'all niggas better stop playing with y'all craft, bro. If you know you got the time to do this shit, do it, and never sacrifice the quality side. Never sacrifice quality, bro. Never. That's all I really got to say about that. But yeah, salute the niggas out there who really doing the shit. You know, it's just do, man. Cause while you not, somebody else still working, bro.
Somebody definitely working.
Facts, man.
I be seeing shit, man. I be seeing, you know, niggas be in the club 3-4 times a night, 3 times a week, but then, you know, they'll hit you up, and then they'll flake on this shit, and I'm like, nigga, you ain't flake on this club, you ain't flake on this party, you ain't flake on that girl, but you say you want to do X, Y, and Z, but you flake on that. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't putting the time in.
So it's like, you know. You can't say, you know, you want certain shit to be a certain way, but when you got the opportunity, you're not executing it.
Yeah, don't play with that time, bro. Because when you go back and you look back and somebody just popped up, like, damn, I could have took advantage of them 2 years I really had the downtime. Because you think 2 years go by fast as a bitch. I'm really noticing that shit, bro. I'm looking at our old YouTube video from 2021, and I'm like, oh shit, that was 2021. Like, nigga, we was just coming into. Fresh off 2020, you know, pandemic was crazy that year. I'm like, oh, shit. And that might have been episode 143. This is 244. What you doing? You get what I'm saying? Like, what y'all doing, man? Like, yeah, if you got a pass for this shit, man, stop playing. Put that shit out there, man. And never sacrifice that quality, bro. So, yeah, man. That's all I really got, man. Shout out to everybody who, you know, supporting us, continuously supporting us, you know. If you fuck with us, man, share our shit, man. Tell people about it. You see what I'm saying? Do all the, you know, like, share, subscribe, comment. But, yeah, man, just put a word in somebody's ear, man, if you fuck with us, man. Yeah, run this shit up, man.
Big up to the city per usual. Big up Reggie Pops too, man. Running for mayor of North Charleston.
Yeah, shout out to Reggie Burgess.
My OG Reggie Burgess just put that bid in for mayor of North Charleston.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna get it done. Win every day. That's the slogan. Y'all act like y'all know it.
That's what's up, man. Salute to him, man.
It is what it is, man. Y'all know where I'm at with it. Yeah, so
everybody doing their thing, man. Just salute, man. Keep on pushing, man.
Big up, big up.
Because the sun's still going to rise and it's still going to set, bro. What you going to do in between time?
Chop something. Let's get it.
Yep. All day, man. Body bag central, man. So, like we say every week on here, man, if you feel some type of way, you feeling a way about something we said on here or just how we carrying on, always remember.
We're just some messages.
And we out.